What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Stokes, and I'm here with the co-caster of the evening, Quicklies. Quicklies, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you this week?
I'm doing all right. Boost your one more time.
Good, man. How are you doing this week?
Fantastic. That's how I'm doing. Sorry for a little bit later, guys, on that. Stream on my end kind of ran over, so my bad. It's Stokes' fault. But you know.
Wait, pause.
What?
We promised one thing.
Okay, fine.
It's Timsy's fault because he dropped a big host.
He dropped a big host. He hosted me with 45 viewers. So Timsy, the man, the myth, the legend, one of my really good friends, hit me with the fat host. So we had to play a quick ranked game that went to almost max overtime. So it's real close, but we won it. So the Elo Bandit strikes the other team and not me. So that's good because I've been losing so much Elo because Rainbow's been crashing for me. So, but we got a great matchup tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get back on that. We got 95 Bulls versus Fable Esports. Fable just comes off the big win against Legion, I want to say. I'm striking off with who they beat last week, but it was a fantastic victory. Mason, who was the team that they beat last week? It's kind of escaping me right now. I'm still shook.
I think it was Legion. I know for sure it was Legion. It was either Fable or
you can actually go to the Gamers Esports League right now and actually check it.
That's what I was checking right now.
I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to get verification.
Yeah,
I'm about 90% positive on that, ladies and gents, but I just want to make sure. Always better to check in on yourself than be wrong. So, as we are just waiting for some players to get in here right now. And Mason, if you want to take it away and tell them about that and what our map pool is for tonight.
Okay, so the maps we're going to be having tonight is going to be Consulate coming up first. Then we are going to have Chalet. And then if there is the potential map 3, we are going to be throwing it back to Clubhouse. And something I wanted to make the chat aware of is Fable actually took over one of the disbanded team spot a few weeks ago and has not lost since joining the league. Now that being said, 95 Bulls are in the same exact scenario. Since they have joined the league, they have not lost a match. So we're in for a good one. So buckle up, get your G Fuel, your whatever. I don't know, man. Whatever you want to get some popcorn because it's gonna be a brawl.
It's gonna be a brawl. There's gonna be a lot of clips thrown around tonight, guys. And guys, if you are watching on something where you can get clips, clip those guys. Send them to me. Send them to Quickly. Send them to GEL. We got an entire team behind this. If you guys send us good clips, we can get them all set up to where we can make a nice video at the end of the regular season. So get those clips. If I mess up saying something that's funny, you find it funny, whatever, just get those clips, guys. We like good fun around here. So
agreed.
It's gonna be definitely a good night. We are just waiting on a few. We almost have all of Fable in here, and we're still waiting on a few from the other side as well. But
confirmation: Fable Esports versus Legion was last week.
Oh, so I was correct. Awesome. Awesome.
Can we get some 95s in the chat for 95 Bulls, please?
Of course.
As soon as I say that, I look over and GEL is typing that in chat. Can we type 95? I'm trying to get everybody hyped before they are. That's awesome.
Mason, you're a madman. You are a madman. We're still waiting on a few, ladies and gentlemen. So once they get in here, we will start things up. But do you guys see the amount of production that went into this tonight? Absolutely, it looks great. Everything looks fantastic. We even have the featured maps now, which is fantastic. I haven't actually got to cast with one of those yet, so I definitely am happy that I get to officially use one of these sliders. And it does look beautiful. So
yo, I'm actually really hyped about that because for me personally, I always forget the map pool, even though I'm told, like an hour before, hey, these are the maps. Or in this case, it was 2 hours and 22 minutes before, but yeah. Now I always know the map, so I am very excited.
Man, I could actually look at the map pool right before we went live, and I would still forget it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I'm always thinking like Borders probably.
You wouldn't be wrong. Like it's usually in there, so
it's usually Chalet, Border, and then whatever map the other team picked, right?
Yeah. That's usually how it goes. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This is the wackiest map pool I've seen coming Consulate and
I'm just happy we get to see Consulate because Consulate is a very balanced map. So
absolutely.
Yeah, it's one of the most balanced. So definitely hyped to see that one tonight, especially between these two awesome teams. Again, guys, we always talk about it every week. 95 Bulls is very aggressive, so I'm definitely hyped to see that play. But again, just like I said last week, and Dazzle didn't trust me, guys. If you guys were there, you know Dazzle did not trust me. But we got the veterans over on the side of Fable. A lot of old school names coming in there, but we do have those on the other side as well. So tonight is definitely going to be a throwdown of just the OGs. So it's definitely going to be a good night. And you know what? I know how to pronounce everybody's names now, so that's good. Not going to call them Nunes, all that good stuff. You guys can't get clips of that anymore.
Wait, you called Nunes Nunes?
I thought that when I first saw his name, man, I thought it was Nunes. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm honest about my stuff, man.
You're a maniac, dude.
Yeah, usually.
It's okay. We still got tier 2. We'll always call him that.
Tier 2, the man, the myth, the legend.
I mean, he's alright. He's not really a legend. I'm just kidding.
Not yet. He hasn't come to fruition. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, he's pretty nuts. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's more nuts than I was on console. Some of the shots that people can hit now on console are absolutely insane. Like, it's crazy stuff. I wish I had that shot when I played.
All right, Sam. So let's do a little quick analysis on both teams. So, on the side of 95 Bulls, who you think is gonna come out for our MVP tonight?
You know what, guys? I gotta continue on the train. Well, actually, this is really hard because you got 3 main slayers here. All right, you got Tracken, you got Raiders, you got Glomoji. Those 3 absolutely pop off. We're just waiting on a hard reset right now, guys. By the way, those 3 absolutely pop off, and I had to pick one that would probably be the MVP. I'm gonna go Glomoji. Glomoji has been consistently just destroying the opposition. Okay, so they're gonna have to work very hard to try and shut him down. I'm gonna go with Glomoji on this one.
Can I say something real quick?
What's up?
So I heard earlier about 4 minutes ago that great minds think alike. As soon as you said Glomoji, that's who I was going with right in my brain. Then you said consistently, and I typed it in. I brought up the GEL, the stat page. Glomoji is sitting with the highest KD on his team at a 2.17 with 26 kills and 12 deaths. Now Raiders is leading the team in kills.
Yeah, Raiders is very aggressive. He's probably the most aggressive player on their team.
I agree. Okay, now let's start over though. Who you got on the side of Fable? Who do you think Fable's?
Man, they were all very consistent last week. Everything was about even. If I had to go with one tonight, just because of the different play styles, I'd say Dez. Here's the reason why, because I know some people are gonna be like,
that's what I was gonna say.
Some people are gonna be like, Dez, like what? Why? Well, the reason I picked Dez is Dez is pretty calm when it comes to playing defense and offense. He doesn't go super hard. He's more of kind of a drawn out, make sure I know where my guy is, take my time, do my thing. Now, he can be very aggressive. We saw that last week. But in this sense, I think he's going to take his time. I think he's going to play the opposite of their play style and try to work it out that way and possibly get the win here. But there's only one way to find out, ladies and gentlemen, and that is play the match. And that is what we are going to do right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start things off on console tonight. If you're hyped, throw that hype up in chat, guys. We're going to bring up everything real quick. I'm going to switch over the scenes. We're going to cut the music, and we're going to jump right into this one. 95 Bulls versus Fable Esports. And while this loads, I'm going to reset that scoreboard.
95 Bulls 2-1 Fable already? Ooh, confirmed.
Yeah, the 10-second match.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming out tonight. It was a great game. Great fight put out by both teams.
Exactly. And Mason, if you want to break down these ops and stuff right now, telling us where they're going, what you think of it.
I like the Twitch. She's not always the best pick, right? But out of Glomoji, I really do like the Twitch, just because Twitch. Okay, I don't know how to. I'm trying to think of how to put this in an analytical sense. So, Twitch is very situational, in my opinion. Okay, so Thatcher is just going to be always better, right? But Twitch
more consistent is what you're trying to look for.
Yeah, consistent. Yeah.
But Twitch does have arguably the best assault rifle in the entire game.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Twitch, in the hands of a great player like
Glomoji.
Yeah, that's a force to be reckoned with. So I really like seeing the twitch. Now on the side of the defense, it looks very standard. Like there's not a lot to say.
Well, I will tell you one thing about this defense though, quickly. The one thing that they did do is they started off on garage. Usually people start up here in the offices.
Yeah.
So this entire offense is really centered around going for that. But you can see by the operators that they picked, they were kind of ready for this. They're like, all right, we don't want them to throw us off, so we're gonna bring everybody. The only thing they're lacking is a Thatcher, like we were talking about. So this site is gonna be pretty hard for them to take if Bugs here can play this out correctly. But they do have Ashley, they do have Zofia, so they could play this top game up here in Piano, try and make that work out. We're going to see how they're going to try and take things right now as we start off with Tracken on Zofia.
Now I do want to see, did Mira put a mirror up on the garage, or are they playing that mirror back in the kitchen?
Oh, they're just going to play it off of sound.
Okay.
I can actually show you that right now. Yep, they're just going to play it off of sound.
Okay, so they're just going to have Bugs playing off of sound. Okay, so that's smart, because that means that they can't make a potential angle with the Twitch drone to get that mirror off of that wall. So that's really smart coming out of Fable to realize that that's a possibility and to cut that angle off completely just by playing it further back. Because say they do manage to get that bandit off the wall, I can say open it. Well, it's not right on the wall, so now the mirror is playing back. So they can just look at the wall from the mirror and just free fire through whatever holes they make. And that is going to be the yokai getting destroyed actually.
Very early on as well, under a minute on that. Trackens already has control of Piano. He already has the top of it broken open, so they can look down into that garage. Defense is starting to crumple just a little bit, but we still do have a lot of time. All ops are up, but it does look a little bit in the favor of the offense right now, as they already do have this aggression upstairs. There's still a lot of roamers on the board, though. We do have Ella over here on Spiral, waiting for the rotation. I believe we have Bandit. Bandit is actually playing now, so we have Jaeger all the way upstairs. Dez waiting for that rotation, as Glomoji is going to end up taking out one already on that Twitch. They do have this garage door already open, because obviously Bandit cannot protect it. He's going to see this Mira, and things are starting to crumple just a little bit like we were talking about. Raiders is going to pick up Captain. Very nice shot by him. The aggression is starting to come out. Bomb's already getting down. Looking to see if Raiders can pick up another one, as it does look like Dez is going to try and make the rotation here, as this is going to catch this rotation. He's not going to get enough shots. He's going to end up downing him, but Beaky's going to end up picking him up. Dez is very, very hurt, though, and it's going to turn around on them as Beaky picks up two more. Tracking, but the bomb is down. He's waiting to see what he can do here. This might be a very, very nice clutch by Tracking. We're going to see how he tries to play this one out. He's just going to drop straight onto him. They don't know where he is. He sees two, ends up getting the other gunfight, but he's going to end up getting taken out by Scrapter with a nice drop shot by him. Going to end up picking up the round for Fable. Very nice try there at the end, though.
That round flipped on its head in a matter of 3 seconds.
Less than that, a split second. That was insane.
It was like... I saw Dez coming up from behind on the staircase because, we have the caster view. And I'm like, okay, this is probably a free kill for Dez. And then they all just lined up for Dez. I'm like, you can't let that happen. Okay, like, out of the side of 95 Bulls, you cannot let that happen. You cannot line up the entire team on him.
It wasn't even Dez. It wasn't even Dez. It was Beaky. It was the Mira. Mira sawed 3 people in half right there within 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. But Dez kind of put them in, the scenario they were in was put there because of Dez.
Well, he had the rotation onto Ash, but he couldn't capitalize on that kill. The one who killed him ended up being Beaky, and then Beaky made the play on the other two because he had to back off. But I understand where you're coming from, that the aggression made them focus on Yellow Stairs and took away the focus onto Beaky, and Beaky was able to make a play off of that. So.
Yeah, that round. That round was insane. I just think out of the side of 95 Bulls, they should have backed up a little bit. Knowing Bomb was already down, probably play that car, because now they are forced to play. They're forced to play into your hand, right? So like
exactly.
Dez, I think what Dez was trying to do at the beginning of the round initially was he was up on the top in this in the office we're gonna see right now, on the A side. I'm sorry. And he was going to be trying to spawn killing through the windows on that car, right? Well, Bomb is down and it's minimal time, and there's 2 guys getting pressured on site. So now he's forced to rotate down to those yellow stairs. So if you have somebody playing that car in sight with Bomb, or like with sight of the bomb, it makes it a lot harder for Dez to be able to, like, if he kills Ash, it's like, okay, that's fine. Now we have 3 guys that are able to watch the bomb, and they have to push Bomb. We're not just in the middle of the site, like caught with our pants down. So. I don't know,
definitely, and it does look like the offense is going for a visa take here. They're setting up for that as Lease. They did end up bringing the IQ. She does have those nades that will be very, very useful for this offensive push. And she's getting piloted by Dez. Rocking that red dot site right now as well. Not too popular of a site.
Did you know Dez caught it?
He didn't catch it.
We're gonna see Bugs miss the drone.
And then the other drone just gets.
Oh,
oh man, that's a feels bad moment right there. Oh, long arm season maybe.
Probably.
No one's not gonna connect. Bugs is just gonna hold this angle on this window. It looks like Ella might be going for the peek here. Tries for the pre-fire, just misses barely on the tip of Bugs' head. But Beaky is gonna end up taking out Glow Emoji. That's a nice early pick. Minute 50 left on the clock. Simple aggression coming out right now. No one is really in the building yet, as they are just trying to make sure that this admin office is clear. They are just gonna throw Dez into here. Maintain that aggression. He might end up getting picked out here. He's not very careful. Looks like Raiders backed off. They're just going to back up on this aggression here and just try and hold sight as long as they can. Waste as much time as possible. Bear is on the forefront of the aggression, though, by the defense. He is going to end up getting droned out, so they do know he's here. The entire team of 95 Bulls is ready for this, but is Fable ready to make the push, as Raiders is going to end up taking out one. First man that peak always dies, it seems. They are going to hear that Grismot pop off. Bear does rotate over into this bomb site. Tracken is downstairs. He's being able to get some information for his team on this floor, and they have no idea that Tracken's down here. So if Tracken plays this out correctly, he's going to be able to make a big play. Raiders is looking to see if anyone's going to rotate up these yellow stairs. Oh, as Dez, with a very nice toss, ends up picking up guy on a Bear. Bear's the one that actually caught it, not Dez. He is going to end up seeing Blackbeard Castle. Nunez with a very nice play. Almost gets two. The nade's going to come out. He's going to live. Going to play this bomb now. 30 seconds left. Going to see what he can do. He's going to challenge IQ. But Captain's going to get very aggressive. Going to end up getting traded out by Raiders, though. 2v2 situation right now. His Kraken is still downstairs. He's just going to try and play out this bomb site with that Nitro cell, so that if Raiders dies, he can just Nitro from underneath and secure the round. 8 seconds left on the clock. The challenge is coming through. Bomb's being planted, but Pulse from downstairs is going to get that Nitro and possibly the last kill. No, he's just going to run off and save that KD. Very nice play by Tracken, staying calm, making sure to get that Nitro cell secured down there. And as you guys can see on that little kill cam right there, doing a very, very good job of it.
Man, you talked that whole round. How do you feel?
I feel fantastic, man. I got that host on my back from Tim Z. I got this G Fuel flowing through my veins. I got this Caesar salad sitting in front of me. I'm having a good day. Having a good day.
The Caesar salad. And you had a dog smile at you today?
I had a dog smile at me today, ladies and gentlemen. At work. Awesome. I was working, the dog came up, smiled at me, and just walked away. I was like, "Aw, that's fantastic. What a guy." I didn't know if it was a guy or not.
And then you just like, you know, you slowly question yourself, like, why is this dog just chilling at my job?
I didn't question it, dude. My job's out in the cut.
That's true. Okay, that's fair enough. Hopping back on board though, we are gonna see Fable back on the defensive side. They are gonna be doing the standard hold up on the upstairs site. Sam, what do you think about this site? Do you like this site? I'm just curious. Do you like this site?
The thing about this site is it is the most difficult for the offense to take on this map. And I'll explain why. Bomb downstairs in garage, that's pretty easy, because if you get control of admin, the server room, you basically have it. All you got to do is get your picks and move on the site. This one's more difficult because, and I'll show you, this staircase right here, screwfest, terrible, because you can get shot from admin. There's so many angles on this. You have to challenge that guy that's inside of A. It's not very good. And same with yellow over here. You're basically challenging anyone that's in connector. Bathroom can abuse you. The flag room over here can abuse you. Just terrible. Either that, or you try and fight the guy out that's playing an admin right here. And it's just overall a very, very hard site to take, unless obviously you can win your gunfights, which is relatively the same with every single site. But this one's just in particular very, very difficult because you can play that hard defense on the windows and stuff like that.
Sure, I like it. Good analysis.
That's why I'm the main caster and you're the co-host. Oh, the burns. How much is going to be realizing there is a mute, and he's actually going to end up losing that drone. That is his last one as well. I believe the other one got shot.
That's not good.
Just trying to find where they can get aggressive right now. I do love that 95 Bulls is bringing out Zofia more. I think she's a fantastic op for a comp, and the fact that they are using her for her full, bringing her to her full fruition is fantastic. So she brings a lot of utility and a lot of stuff that you can do in situations with her. Nunez is going to get that call for Ella, as he actually doesn't see her cross back over. She does know that he is playing that window, though. See what she tries to do here. She's just going to run back out. She's not going to have time to get his gun. She's going to end up going for the swing here. No, she is not. She's going to flash it and go for another one, but she's going to end up getting shot by Bugs. Kind of a silly play by Nunez right there. I mean, third time's a charm on anybody, but Tracken is going to end up taking out Captain, making it even 4-4.
We are going to see Diffuser go down at that window as well, so that's really important. They have 1 minute and 20 seconds to get the Diffuser, and they have to push everybody out of admins, and that's going to be right there. Scrap Raptor is going to be taken out. Who was that? Was that...
Dynabear.
Sure.
Tracken trying to do some plays right now with these 4 concussion nades. Lots of utility once again on Zofia. He is just trying to kill his sister, actually, Ella, inside of the little closet over here. But she's just playing her time right now, trying to play her life out, trying to waste as much time of this offense as possible. Raiders is trying to get aggressive over here on the yellow staircase, though.
Yep. This is the staircase you said was really important. Now he has to cheek it. There's Beaky getting that kill on the Raiders. So they got 33 seconds left. Did they pick up Diffuser? Okay, they do have Diffuser. It's on Zofia. So Tracken has Diffuser. Lomoji playing in Visa. They only have 20 seconds, man. It's not looking good. And now she's Ella. It doesn't last as long because they do have the sister rivalry thing. But Ella is going to see Glomoji from that mirror. Tracken's kind of stuck. That is going to be Glomoji going down to Scrap Raptor. And we see Tracken boost in, and that's going to be Tracken taken down by Scrap Raptor as well.
And it's exactly what we just talked about, guys. You can play those windows so well. And especially when you have a mirror inside this closet where Scraptor was playing, extremely difficult to try and pick up those wins. So, but that is going to be Fable going up 2-1 against 95 Bulls right now. We're in for a treat, ladies and gents. Tonight is going to be awesome. I can already tell.
I do want to know. Give me 1 second.
What do you want to know?
I want to know whose map pick this was. Who is the home team?
95 Bulls.
95 Bulls. So this is 95 Bulls' map.
Correct.
Ooh, are we gonna see a little upset?
Might be opposite day. You never know.
It's true. Very true. But if you're picking Consulate, I'm assuming you're pretty confident in Consulate, right? So,
I mean, why would you pick a map you're not confident in? I think you kind of just answered your own question there. But
throw something. Sometimes teams do it to throw something up. Say you're not confident on a map, but you know they're not confident on it either. It's like it's so it's just like a toss-up.
Yeah, if you guys ever play me, we're playing Tower. I'm gonna make you ban it. If I ever play comp again, lol. But anyways, Mason, you want to give a breakdown of the garage kitchen site and tell us what's the keys to this site in your eyes?
The keys to my site is definitely
what's the key? What are the keys to your vision, huh?
I was gonna say the keys to winning this site for me is to get the bandit off the wall so you don't get bandit trick. But we aren't gonna see a bandit, so they don't have to worry about that.
No, that garage wall is gonna be absolutely free for Thermite. He's just gonna be able to walk up, do his job, and walk off. So that's pretty easy for a captain to do. No issues coming out for him.
Yeah. So back to what I was gonna say. My quick analysis. So the biggest thing for that site is actually for me is getting control of that piano room above. For potentially any vertical, picks. If you do bring the buck like Fable did, you can, or a sledge, you can sledge open, buck open the roof, and completely eliminate the white van spot. Because if there's a bunch of holes above you, you can just get shot. So it's not a good spot to play. It forces everybody further back into the site and towards that kitchen site. So that way, if you are running, say the Cappy Tower or even like a glass, anybody with smokes really, you can just kind of like smoke off all the main like entry points, like throw one for yellow stairs, back van, throw one in the middle of the side on the black car, and then you just kind of get bombed out, and then you just kind of run out and play back, right? So
Absolutely.
That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing for me is definitely get that piano and the bandit off that wall if they are running a bandit. We aren't going to see a bandit here, so that's not a problem for Fable. but they did bring the buck to be able to get open the top of piano, which Ella is going to be playing in right now. So that's something you got to watch out for. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that site.
Yeah, it's a minute 20 left on the clock right now, and all ops are still up. Just trying to get in some gunfights right now. Does look like Ella is kind of stuck over here. Track is just going to rotate out. He's going to try and wrap around and play that mirror he just popped. He is going to see Thermite, though. Decides it's a bad path for him. He is going to try and go back up Spiral, trying to put some pressure on this offense. Minute on the clock now, and not a single person has even taken damage. Things are about to get very, very hellish, as we are rounding down to that 50-second mark. Everyone was just really holding angles. No one wants to get too aggressive. There's been a lot of trades in these last handful of rounds, so we will just be seeing how this one's going to get played out.
And I know we just quick switched like off of that buck, but we are going to see Buck opening that piano roof, the roof to piano. So this is forcing that Jaeger back, because now he has to worry about that big hole and the hatch in that room. So now you can see. Oh, Beaky's going to take out Tracking upstairs.
24 seconds left on the clock. 4 versus 5 right now. Nunez is just getting concussioned out of his mind. Valkyrie's going to end up going down as well. We're going to see how they're going to try and make this push. Scrafter's going to push in right next to the white stairs. He is going to end up getting somebody with that bow and arrow. Trying to see where else. The plant is going down. Plant is going to end up going off. These things are just getting really aggressive. Bugs is going to end up taking out Guy in a Barry. He's going to end up taking out Nunez as well, as he is going to spot the last one back there behind White Van. It is going to be Jaeger. He's going to catch him on the rotation. Possibly get this last frag, and Bugs with a nice 3K to end the round. Very nice play by Fable. That last little second aggressive push.
Man, that was another round in the same spot that literally flipped on its head really quickly.
Yeah, most definitely.
It was kind of like the time was definitely in 95 Bulls' favor, but you just saw as soon as Fable got everybody in a position, it was just one big collapse, and they just kind of like got everybody into like everybody's line of sight. So no matter where anybody ran, they just died. So you had the Buck playing piano, you had the 2 playing yellow stairs before the plant went down, and then Capital with that kill with his explosive bolt. So that was well played out of Fable. That was insane. That was it was a lengthy round, right? Because it was, like you said, no deaths. There was no damage taken until 45 seconds. And as soon as that 45-second mark hit, all hell broke loose, and everybody just started dropping, dying. Stuff was being traded. Not really traded because it was a 4v1, but as we are going to see Fable come back downstairs to the garage.
And they are going to bring the bandit this time, so this garage door is not going to be free.
Yeah, and I definitely like that more. And we aren't going to see either a sledge or the Buck coming out of 95 Bulls. So the white van spot is pretty safe to play right now.
Yeah, well, the 2 spots that I usually play when I'm inside of this garage is this yellow pillar right here and the back of van. Those 2 spots are usually your safest bet unless this hatch is open. If this hatch is open, it's a whole different story. But we are going to have Scrapter upstairs trying to prevent that hatch from getting opened. So we will see what they try to go with here.
Yeah, so I definitely agree with you on the hatch play. If the hatch is not opened, then yeah, you put, as we've seen, man, the drone throws are no bueno tonight. But anyway, yeah, so the hatch spot. So when that hatch is not open, yeah, exactly, the yellow pillar and the behind the van, those are really good spots. I even like, once the hatch is broken, just rotate around. Sorry, I just hit my keyboard here. Rotate around to the left side of the white van from the defender's point of view. So rotate around so you can watch yellow stairs and the garage push, right? So you can watch it through that window and you can try to get a quick pick. And even when that happens, you can back to where we are going to see like BVG right here, back up to like the right a little bit, right, like right about here, and then you can rotate back and you can watch if anybody drops from the hatch in that bathroom. So
most definitely, as we actually just saw, textbook way to get the garage open right there. Throw that Thatcher, make that bandit think that you're going to put that battery down, bring the Twitch right in right when that noise pops so he can't hear it, and then put the thermite charge up, and right when he puts that battery down, you just shoot it with the Twitch and you're done. Very, very easy. See if they're trying to go for it again. They are going to look for the peek here. Switch is going to catch him by the foot. Glomoji with a very nice kill right there, but Scrapter is going to end up taking out Nunez in the process. 4v4 right now with 1:20 left on the clock.
I want to see, where did Where did the Habana die? Did she die upstairs in the center lobby? That's where she was playing, correct?
I believe she did. Yeah, Scrapdoor is actually up in Piano CS. She ended up dying up there. But they are looking for a main garage take right now.
Yeah, I really want to see that Thermite plant behind that white. Now they do have to get the guy off of, or they need to get to Ella down upstairs, obviously. Out of piano room, that's gonna be Scrap Raptor. But I want to see the Thermite get this planted on the white van, and then I want to see him play a little bit further back, because every time that they've gotten the plant down, and I say every time, but the first round they got that plant down, they all played inside the site, and I think that's really ineffective, just because you kind of get sandwiched, right? So you can get, like, if you're all playing in the same spot, it's just really easy to pinch on you. As we are gonna see Raiders, and that was Thermite, I think. Yeah, Thermite is gonna kill Beaky and Scrap Raptor.
A very nice flick by Glamoji.
So bomb is down, and there's Glamoji playing back, and they're just gonna pinch.
These rounds, guys, they're just coming down to the last second. Last second, every single time they're like, yeah, it's 20 seconds, we might want to get the bomb down. But hey, if it wins rounds.
Yeah, these rounds are kind of like, I don't want to compare it to another esport because we did that a lot last week. But these rounds are really like it's like CS comparison, right? It's like when you're watching Counter-Strike, you'll either see one of two things. You'll see a very fast push or a really, really slow push. So this is.
What about the medium push, man?
There is no medium push.
Yeah, there is.
It's either Seek a Blitz rush site or no Seek a Blitz at all. But no, it's like these rounds are coming down to that final like minute where it's just like all the utility's been used and it's just pure gunfights out of both teams, right? So it's always gonna be. So you're gonna see the Globoji took out that Yokai last round. They got both walls open. They managed to trade the bandit, and then it was just literally crunch time, and then everybody played. Everybody just rushed in. You saw a good flank by Globoji. It's just hectic rounds, man. Hectic esports are fun to watch because you know the slow and controlled where it's just kind of like 1-for-1 picks. That's kind of slow, but that down to the wire where it matters, that's where it's fun.
Most definitely, as we are going to be heading back up to the offices. I do really like the setup of ops that they pick. Very, very aggressive op picks. You have Castle, Bandit, Jaeger, Castle, and Ella and Pulse. I almost said Castle twice. They have 2 castles, guys. They have 6 doors going to be end up putting up there.
Dude, imagine. Okay, well they have a sledge, so it doesn't really matter. But imagine 6 doors with no like.
If you could pick the same op over and over again.
Yeah.
Be like the old Overwatch days.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Have 5 castles, no entry.
Oh man, could you imagine 5 Ellas?
No, because that'd just be toxic.
Well, that's what I would do every day.
Yeah, I mean I understand, but that's still toxic. Imagine 5 Blackbeards with the pre-nerf Blackbeard.
Imagine 5 Blackbeard pre-nerf versus 5 Ellas pre-nerf. Guy in a bear. We're gonna stop talking about stuff that's stupid. Guy in a bear taking out Scraptor. That's Blackbeard already off those windows. Yep. So that's definitely a big pick for them. And there hasn't even been a minute off. Bear's getting very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. So.
Oh, it's Guy on a bear. I thought it was Guy in a bear.
And people make fun of me for mistaking Nunez for Nunes. Jeez. Anyways. Track has been doing a very good job on this Pulse, using his utility to the max, getting that information. Gonna end up seeing Captain's Drone. I'm gonna take that out real quick. Take out the other one as well. He's waiting for the peek on the window. Popping a couple shots through there. Minute 33 left on the clock. As they are looking to get this admin take right now. They're gonna be able to swing in here. And everyone is inside of here right now. You do see Bugs over here holding an angle on that window though.
I don't know how people play upside down. I can never do it.
A very, very difficult thing to do.
Yeah, I saw Bugs playing that window upside down, holding that angle, and that was just... I can't play upside down, man. That's crazy to me. We're gonna see Beaky start to play a little bit more aggressive. Pre-firing that A wall, that's gonna be where the table is actually. So he's pre-firing that table in case anybody's holding on that angle. You see, yeah, Beaky still pre-firing. Coming down to crunch time again. Oof. 50 seconds, yeah. And Dez is going to be kind of stuck in this spot. I don't think he does know. I think he heard somebody behind the wall. He's going to try to pre-nade it.
Oh, but Bear's going to get very aggressive. Oh my goodness, going to end up taking out Dez on that one. But Bugs is going to take out Glomoji as well. Everyone's just dying around Bear right now. Bugs takes out another. Beaky takes out one. 3v2 right now. And Bear is going to hear that Barb getting hit on the staircase. Just trying to hold this site. The switch sides. The nade's going to come out. Possibly pick up Bear. Bear's crouch actually ends up saving his life. He isn't going to end up getting taken out from the hole, though. Traken is the only one alive. Bomb's going to end up going down. Beaky's going to try and challenge. He's going to catch him on the rotation. Try and fake him out. And Beaky playing out Traken on those yellow staircase.
Hectic, man. That was hectic. I thought Traken was actually going to get this kill. I thought he was playing a little bit of the mind games with Beaky there, but Beaky ended up coming out of that gunfight on top. So we are going to see Fable on match point. Can we bring up a scoreboard? We haven't seen a scoreboard, right? Whoo! Look at Beaky.
Beaky is playing no games right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Dez and Captain are just kind of like there. They're just like, hey, Beaky, you got it?
All right, guys, we actually do have a match update very, very fast. Pride X gave up first. Former Supremacy Captain runs that, actually. And they ended up taking them out 2-0. So Pride X will now have 35 points on the season. They have not dropped a game yet.
And I believe
they have dropped maps, but I think they've only dropped 2 maps.
Yeah,
but they have not lost on the season yet.
I think playoffs start next week. Right?
Yes, I believe they do.
So then if they win, if Pride X wins Friday, then they are going undefeated in the playoffs, which was predicted across the board, correct?
Absolutely.
Woo! Predictions on point. Who is their last match? Do we know? Production? I need some stats here. I'll find out.
Pass! Can we like Dr. Disrespect with that poor guy Alex just start yelling off screen?
It's Zone Omega versus Pride X on Friday.
Ooh, that'll be a good game.
That's your cast, actually.
Ooh, that'll be a good game to cast.
Yep. So look out for Pride X taking on Zone Omega.
I was gonna say you wanted to finish your sentence there, bud. Scrapter is gonna end up getting these Habanas off, but just in time for the Twitch drone. They're very, very good at this. This Twitch drone play that they have where they fake out with Habana or anything else, very nice. So Glomoji showing a little bit of veteranism on that Twitch, being able to play that drone out like that.
Yeah, definitely. You just get in there as the bandit is hitting that, the Habana is hitting that mirror that the bandit's gonna be playing on, and you get in behind him with that Twitch drone. It's a great play to be able to break that, because as soon as he stands up, like say he doesn't hear that or he doesn't catch that, he stands up right into another person's line of fire. So that's really smart of finding my goals. So we are gonna see Glomoji getting in a gunfight, and we are gonna see Traken take out Captain right there. Downstairs area.
Oh my goodness, the flashbang.
Nunez pegs him with a flashbang. He's going to take out
Scrapter, not thinking that Nunez was going to get aggressive there, but Nunez is going to capitalize on that, ends up taking him out. Things are getting a little weird here. Traken's going to end up getting taken out by Beaky, but he did use most of his EMP nades, so that utility is still depleted. That's very, very good by him. Ends up taking the L on that peak, though.
Raiders droning everything out, playing this a little slowly. They still have a good time to work with a minute left. They do know that Castle's going to be playing behind that front desk now, so they're going to try to get them out of that position. As a guy on a bear,
proud of you.
Knifing suitcases, knifing computers. He's knifing bar. Oh wow, he one hit. Oh, he one hit that too.
No, he two hit. Dos cerveza.
That means 2 beers.
I know what it means. Raiders is going to end up taking out Beaky, though, minus the beer. All right, 2 left. Des is going to end up making a play, though. He is up against this castle barricade right here. He is in a pretty safe spot. He's just trying to watch this cross right here, see if he can pick anybody up. He does know Habana's there. Nunez is actually going to walk right into the bullets, not predicting that Des is going to... Oh, my goodness, very, very close. 1v1, but Bugs with the quick peek going to end up taking out Raiders. Very nice play by the side of Fable there to end up winning this 5-2 on 95 Bulls map. What is happening? Quicklies, what's going on? The guys from Fable are not playing any games right now.
I was thrown on the spot. I have an answer. Are you ready? Everybody, buckle up in the stream. Let me rub my hands so it seems dramatic.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, my socks are off. So,
Sam, are you ready for this? This is expert analysis.
All right.
It's opposite.
Oh, all right. Love it.
I just trolled every single one of you. No, Fable just played.
They're used to your terrible analysis. It's fine.
That's all right. I'm leaving. Bye. I'm just kidding.
You can do it by yourself.
Can we do 2K right now? Just take off the headset and walk away? No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Wow. No, anyway. No, but Fable just played textbook Consulate, man. They played absolutely well. They got all their trades. They won 95 bulls. They made a lot of mistakes, right? That last round in particular, Nunez saw the spray. Like, he's watching bullets cross by. I think he just miscounted, or like he was like, trying to like keep up with his head. He's like, okay, like 3, 2, go. But he still had like 4 bullets left in the mag, and one of those just clipped his head. But that's a big mistake. So you can't let that happen. A lot of those fights came down to that crunch time, like we said. So that was a lot of it was really hectic, and it just weren't. The 95 bulls never put themselves in a position to get those like easy trades. So Fable played that map really well. Even the rounds that Fable lost, I think they played really well.
Both teams did really well. Just the thing about Consulate, excuse me. The thing about Consulate is most of the sites are pretty difficult to get that aggression on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because like upstairs, you guys saw it. Everyone gets into admin, but then what do you do from there? There's only technically 2 places you can go. You can either go down the kitchen side or you can go through the office side, and that's really about it. So Consulate's kind of difficult because you really need to have a multi-point attack in order to make it work. Otherwise, if you go with the one front attack, it just falls apart. You take the peak, you take the L. That's really how it goes. So,
yeah. And something I want to throw in real quick, piggybacking off what you said. So Consulate is or piggybacking kind of off both of what we said, like previous to what you said. So Consulate is a map where I said 95 bulls made a lot of mistakes, correct? So Consulate is a map, like you said, where there's full frontal attack. Like you only have 3 doorways to push through. When you're making mistakes and you have that little with, it's just so easily punishable. So, you know what I'm getting at, Sam? Like
exactly.
You get punished easier if you're. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's just like we talked about. If you don't have that multi-point attack on this map, it's just not going to work. You have to pull the defense to somewhere else. You have to stretch them. Otherwise, very, very easy for them to pick up, and Fable showed that. So, we'll see what try and changes on Chalet. Guys, we are just waiting for a couple players, as you can see. So we are just going to do a quick analysis of the last game. Fable is currently up 1-0 on 95 bulls. If you guys are just joining us, the previous map was Consulate. Fable having a great showing, ended up winning that one 5-2. So, overall, last game, I think it was just Fable just playing a very, very good game against 95 bulls. I mean, they just really used their aggression against them. You know what I mean? They did a very, very good job.
Yeah, something I want to add. Do you think it's possible in any way 95 bulls is underestimating the firepower of Fable?
No, not at all. Not at all. Both teams here have been around for a while player-wise. Okay, 95 bulls, everyone knows. Fable, they've had different teams rotate through this org, but these players, they're known. Looney Tunes, that's where Beaky's from, that's where Bugs is from, that's where Captain is from as well, I do believe. Dez, Scrapper, these guys have been around for a long time, so these people know each other, okay?
Okay.
So it's not the fact of, oh yeah, this guy sucks, blah blah blah. It's the fact of Viper is just I'm sorry, not Viper. 95 bulls is that very highly aggressive team. And Consulate doesn't do too well with that. You can make it work, okay? But when it comes down to it, it's not too good of a map for that.
You know what is a good map for aggression?
Chalet?
That's right.
That's right. Chalet is most definitely a good one for that aggressive playstyle. Those 3 floors in this map, just very, very leaning towards aggression. Garage, all that stuff. If you get one pick, the entire map is your oyster. So especially on offense, you can just break this map down to just floorboards and just absolutely ruin people. That's literally, Chalet is all about vertical play. That is literally what it is all about, is what it will always be about, due to the main fire lobby. Being able to open up that floor and look down into wine and garage, and just the upstairs master bedroom and office, being able to look down into kitchen trophy. It's very, very vertical heavy map. So we'll see if either team tries to play to the strengths of this map, or if we just have straight out gunfights. But we're about to get into it, as we are just waiting on the ready up from both teams. And once we get that, we will be jumping into Chalet. Once again, guys, if you are just joining us, Fable just took a map off of, 95 Bulls on Consulate, 5-2. So 1-0 them right now. See how this one ends up working out for this match tonight. Very nice match on a Wednesday. I usually get extremely hyped for Fridays, but tonight I'm feeling some type of way about it. You
got me here in a good match. What can we ask for?
Yeah.
Right?
Again, guys, I really wish I could just have the sheer amount of stuff that I have on my ops from Xbox. Every time I turn on my Xbox to do one of these, a single tear is shed. Obviously, you guys can't see it because I'm currently hid behind a thin veil. You know, we can always change over to the other scene so you can see my face, but I'm ugly, so I don't want to do that. But we just got the readies up from both teams, so we are going to end up jumping into Chalet. Once again, Fable up 1-0 against 95 Bulls. So we're going to cut the music, cut the track, even though it was a great song. Mason, what do you think of Chalet?
So I've played Chalet a lot the past few days.
I wonder why.
In our ranked session. It's growing on me, okay? So Chalet was always one of my more preferred maps, but this is slowly becoming my favorite map. Because it really allows a lot, right? So there's a lot of vertical play, and it's very strategic. And like I said, it's really easy to get aggressive. And so it's a lot. You have to play intelligently on Chalet, but you also have to play aggressive. So you have to play an intelligent, aggressive role. And I'm an aggressive player. I mean, when I competed in COD, I was an SMG slayer, so I was just, running and gunning.
We're not talking about other games here. This is Rainbow Six. This is the real deal. This is tactical realism. Quickly is all right. We didn't ask for your COD commentaries there. I'm just kidding.
I was comparing. I wasn't commentating.
Just kidding. Okay.
Oh, I gotta be so rude. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, I like that. I like that aggressive playstyle. I personally am a more aggressive FPS player as a whole, but playing games like Rainbow, Counter-Strike, it's really like slowed me down and made me more like mellowed out, because now I have to play aggressively, but I also have to play strategically. So I can't. You have
to make the smart plays. You can't just push and take every gunfight. You will lose.
Exactly. Especially because there's so many, pixel angles, pixel peaks, quick peeking. That's not a thing in those other games except for CS.
Absolutely, as we are going to be jumping into the offense of 95 Bulls, trying to break this Fable defense. They're coming off a bad map. I'm not going to lie to you. They are coming off a very bad map for them, but they are looking to turn around here as Raiders is focused his sights on Library.
Let's see what Raiders can do with this Ash and Library. So we're going to hop on board with Glomoji, though, as I think he's just joining out. He is going to see that guy upstairs. Looks like he's going to be trying to hop. No, he's just making a little peek for him just in case he tries to push into this room. He's gonna hop back on that drone though and see if he can flush out this Ella, potentially get a pick for the Ash upstairs. He's gonna hop off again. I think he's gonna go and jump through. Yes, he is. See if he follows up with this Ash. That's Scrapter?
English? English is hard, ladies and gentlemen. But Fable does have this very nice mirror setup over here on Library with Bugs playing on top of that. Ella is going to end up going down though, but once again, points are not on for competitive play. So you do not get that little, oh, you're injured points on the side of the board. So they do not know that Scrapter is down unless they get a drone in or see the blood trail, as he is going to end up getting picked up. But Glomoji's going to go huge and takes out two. Dez trying to hop down the hatch, gets punished for it. Glomoji making a nice start to this second map.
Now Jaeger's got to be careful. We are going to see Beaky get that kill. Hold on.
Oh my goodness, Glomoji! You maniac! Going absolutely nuclear right now. Oh my god. Glomoji putting in the work that is needed putting the team on his back. Oh my goodness.
Like I said, mistakes are punishable, and those were punishable by death, obviously. We saw that Ella get down. He didn't know, but then the castle dropped, and he heard a sound, so he played a little bit more aggressive. Glomoji picked up those 2 kills. That was a huge mistake. He should have just kind of baited out the downed Ella as soon as they saw it and potentially got the trade. He didn't get the trade, and then Bug misses a huge kill advantage because he wasn't even looking at him. So they're gonna see time only down, 38 seconds left. Captain's getting shocked. They're smoking off the entrance. So this is still, it's a little bit in favor or Fable because now the Blackbeard has to rotate around. Glomoji's gonna hop on that drone now. As we're gonna see Nunez try to get into this dining table. Tracker. He's gonna be pushing. He gets 1. It is going to be Nunez taking out Beaky on the mirror. We're going to see Smoke left alive in trophy. 10 seconds left. Bomb's going down. Glomoji's lighting him up. Bomb is going to be going down any second now. That is going to be Bomb down. As we see Captain in a 1v4 and he's trapped. If he pulls this out, this is a miracle.
No health. No health.
Yeah, no health.
20 health on a dream.
No kit. No clue. We're going to see Glomoji P. He is going to take down Glomoji though. He still has about 25 seconds to work with. See what he gets. As he's going to get taken out by a guy on a bear with the Blackbeard ACOG angle. You love to see it. That was a great round coming out of 95 Bulls. I loved everything I saw. I think Fable just made a few mistakes, so if they clean that up, I think this is going to be a lot closer. But yeah, I think that was more Fable making mistakes and not taking anything away from 95 Bulls. I need to make that blisteringly clear right now.
No. Fable had the setup.
Oh,
the only thing where the error lied is Des hopping down the hatch to try and pick up Ella. That's where everything kind of fell apart because they really didn't have everyone there to do what they needed to do. And it's what we talked about before. This map favors vertical play. So once they got that upstairs just broken apart, they were able to do a lot. So got a couple more picks off of that. Ended up taking out Jaeger as well. But Glomoji with that early 3K just putting in absolute work. It's really riding off the back of him, honestly. Just making that error and allowing Glomoji to pick up those 2 kills, and then him getting a very, very nice kill onto Jaeger. That kill was insane. It was so insane that I actually switched over to Jaeger because I thought Jaeger was going to have the drop on Glomoji, but I was wrong. And Glomoji, I apologize. I do apologize for thinking that you were going to lose that gunfight. I sincerely apologize.
Why would you ever doubt him?
Well, he had the drop on him.
You saw the.
He had the drop on him. He had the drop on him. Okay.
You are going to see though, like you said, Glomoji, he didn't have his best game last round. He's already tied his kills from last game. So Glomoji is already stepping up huge. Which you like to see. He is going to be their top fragger. He's going to be their top KD leader. He is one of their main slayers. So coming out of Glomoji, that's huge. You love to see it.
Lag right now. It's a touch. Haven't dropped any frames, so it's not our side. Let's just try and. No idea what's going on right now. Things are just breaking, but they are going to come back to life. Captain is going to toss that EMP nade. I almost thought that EMP nade hit the nitro cell in the air. That would have been kind of cool to see.
He EMP'd the person DDoSing you right now.
Well, thank you, sir. Good job. Good job.
His whole house internet just crashed, and yours just, came
back to full power. Looks like a lot of drone play coming out right now by the side of Fable. They are just trying to get these balcony windows open. Trying to hold it. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Captain. Very, very close to take out that man down there in bar.
I think the man in the bar is actually still getting thrown out. We're going to see Glomoji getting free fire through those walls. Yes, very free fire through those walls, so he is still getting droned out. Just trying to change his angle on where his head is. You're going to see Raiders peeking it upstairs window. Now, Sam, while we have a minute before the action, starts kicking in, what do you think about that Glass pick?
Glass, great op. He's very well used with strategy. We'll see what they try and do with him in this situation, though. As Glow is trying to get a little bit aggressive, and against my better judgment, I believe that Glow has this upper hand, and I would be correct. Dez definitely caught those bullets. So Glomoji putting in work once again, even on that low health. We'll see if he can pick up another one here as he does hear the footsteps. He's trying to find Buck right now, checking the windows. They are just kind of walking back against each other as he's going to end up taking out another one, and I was here to see it this time. We're making the right calls. Making the right calls, ladies and gentlemen. The spectator mode is in full effect as Bear isn't going to end up shooting that out from under the feet of Thermite. Thermite's trying to get that vertical play open, but Bear with a very, very smart intuition going to end up shooting that through the floor. To see if Guy can pick up another one, but to no avail. Captain is going to end up punishing him for that peek. Good play by him, but
Tracken is going to get Beaky and Captain for that. That's 2 trades coming out of Tracken right there.
Yes, it is. This Glaz is going to be up on the balcony for the last one. Actually, he's going to be out. He's going to end up seeing Valk. Valk is going to drop. Scepter is going to end up picking up one. Let's see if there is going to be a rotation by Tracken. No, he's just going to hold this angle right here. Bandit as well, and Legion is all the way back in Trophy. So Tracken's going to have first crack, but Bear on Bandit inside a kitchen is going to end up taking him out. Very nice play by the boys on 95 Bulls.
Yeah, that was very well executed actually out of Glomoji, being able to peek that action, just kind of like it was a pre-fire, so he kind of pre-fired that ash off the window and she kind of do it, and then kind of playing that ring around the rosy with that Buck. That was a huge kill coming out of Glomoji, playing that bar area. Really like to see Glomoji stepping up, going 5-2 currently. Raiders is getting carried a little bit, but it's not like they're doing anything. I really do like the play coming out of Guy on a Bear for shooting out that Thermite. He's completely eliminating the vertical play off the map, and that really set it up really well for Tracken and just kind of like, trying to get those easy picks. So 95 Bulls, man, they lost. I think 95 Bulls is kind of cool to see because there's one of those teams where they take a loss and it's just like
it drives them. It isn't against them. They're like, all right, you guys think you can take this? No. This is ours. Rainbow Six is our game.
It's not even that I want to say. They're like one of those teams where when they lose, it's not like they're driven to win, but it's like it doesn't affect them. It's like, okay, that map was in the past. Like you'll see a lot of teams, they'll get frustrated and they'll start to make more and more misplays.
Absolutely.
They're a team that stays, like you said, they like it drives them, but they keep it like cool, calm, and collected, right? So they're very professional play, but I'm not like to see.
Yeah, most definitely. I think what the phrase you're trying to look for is mind of a quarterback. And what I mean by that is you don't let things in the past affect your mindset. So for instance, Tom Brady, mind of a quarterback, throws an interception, does not let it bother him at all, just continues to play as hard as possible. And that's what these guys are doing right here. Big garage take. Heavy big garage take. So lots of adjectives right there. We are going to be bandit tricking down here, actually. Oh, my goodness. Captain putting a little bit of work there. He does have that shield set up for himself. So he's going to try and hold tight on this. And there is no nades on the offense to take care of this. But he does have Jaegers here just in case as well.
Do you mind switching to Des Cotter real quick for 2 seconds? Let's see some. Actually, never mind. It's fine. This is fine. Stay on Glomoji. I want to see, do they have this wall open with a shield?
Yes, they do.
Okay, they do.
If there's a shield or that wall is open, there's no point in that shield being there.
I thought, well, okay, this is my thought. I thought they were maybe trying to play mind games with them, and they see the shield, and maybe that it wasn't open.
This might be an error on the side of 95 Bulls, though, as there is still 2 roamers running around. It does look like I am getting DDoSed again, ladies and gentlemen, but as the router will surely pull through because we're not dropping frames. It's just the Xbox breaking because I have the first generation Xbox. Bugs is going to end up taking out Glomoji as everything gets back to normal. That's a very big pick. Glomoji is absolutely popping off right now, as you guys could see right there in that little flash of the scoreboard. But we do have these 2 roamers still left alive up here playing the dining room. So we'll see what they try and do here.
Waiting to see us.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Nunez was very close right there. I thought he was going to end up peeking and end up taking him out, but to no avail for the set of 95 Bulls. Dragon is trying to get the angle, but he does realize that shield is there and it's not going to be able to affect anything. Raiders is going to spot out a few inside of Wine Cellar, but Nunez is going to end up catching out Bugs upstairs. Very nice pick by him, but there is still 1 roamer up there that he does have to worry about in that Ella. Very aggressive by him. Oh my goodness, the sight just bounces over his head at the last second, keeping that smoke alive. Things are coming down the last second as there is a lot of buildup of ops down here, and Guy and Bear is going to try and remedy that as he is going to rotate out. Bear has no more shield. He is going to end up getting taken out by Beaky.
Scraptor's gonna take out guy on a bear as well. We're gonna see Beaky turn around and take out. Oh, I thought he was team dead. Dragon. Nunez, the last one alive. Here's the rotation coming from behind. He's gonna be getting shot from that shot fire. He's gonna take down the Ella. Turns around. No smoke is on the corner. No bandits on the corner. But Captain is gonna take them out. Esports. Good round coming out of Fable. I like it. I like this very well. It was a roam game, man. That roam game was killer.
That roam game was absolutely killer. You cannot allow roamers to live on this map. It's too compact. Unlike Oregon, where Oregon, if they're on like Red Tower and you're messing around with, say, basement, they really can't have too much effect on you in that sense. Minus rotating down and trying to come across meeting, but then you can directly challenge them. On this map, again, it's that vertical play. They can punish you from all the way upstairs. There's so many ways that you can play this map that are fantastic, and that's why it is definitely my favorite map. So
absolutely, I agree. I love it.
I've made you a lover of this map.
You have, and a lover of Blackbeard. I feel like a scumbag.
I did make you a scumbag, and I don't apologize for it at all. The amount of double kill game, the amount of double-digit games you've had now because of Blackbeard is mind-boggling. Like, you'll be like, "Oh, Sam, I'm top frag," and I'm like, "No shit, dude, you got a shield in front of your face." Like, I've made you toxic. You're welcome.
You were literally at my house for
less than a week. I was there for what, 2 days actually?
Not even.
3 days. Like, well, 2.5. Time wise.
No, it was like a day actually, time wise, because we left that night for New Orleans.
Oh yeah. Because, well, no, it'd be like a day and some change, like almost a full 2 days.
Yeah, almost a full. Yeah, exactly. And in that time, you made me a toxic Rainbow player. How do you feel?
You're welcome. That's how I feel about it. I upped your KD. That's all I have to say about it. Anyways,
Yeah.
we're going to be jumping into this one.
Scrap.
Exactly. We're hopping on board with Scraptor. Just what Quickly said. He isn't going to bring that glass. They're looking to make a little bit of a better push this time. This downstairs hold. Going to see what they can do in this sense. Very smart bringing this glass, being able to challenge on that smoke. Most likely what Scraptor's going to do is he's going to toss that smoke. Let's see if anyone else is bringing those smoke nades for him. No one else is bringing those smoke nades. I do know that thermites can... No, actually, they didn't take those away. God, the amount of things that have changed in this game over the time, it just breaks my brain. That's why I ended up checking everybody, because I couldn't remember who had smoke nades or not. But...
Yo, Sam, do you remember when thermite actually had breaching charges and
I would never play breaching charges. Why would you bring breaching charges when your kit is literally breaching charges? It's the stupidest thing ever. Gosh.
Say it was the smart idea. I just said, do you remember when it was in the game?
Yeah, I played this game since beta. Yes, I remember.
What's beta?
What's a beta?
Beta.
We are going to see some great play coming out. They are not going to recognize out that Scraptor is on this glass. They might try and challenge through the smoke. As you are going to see Mute come across.
Where was Bandit? That's my question.
They are being very, very smart on the smoke play. They are going to recognize out now that Scraptor does have that glass, so there is going to be no peek coming out. Very smart play by them. No peeks coming out. Scraptor can't shoot that gun, buddy. Everyone knows that sound. There's a little bit of a spectator glitch, as we do have a little bit of a light spectrum in our face. This captain is going to throw that down there, and this thermite is going to end up working out. Beaky is going to open the side of the wine stock. We might be seeing a challenge here by Bandit, though. Bandit really doesn't know where to go. He's kind of stuck. Oh, my goodness. Bear with a very nice shot on the Dez. I'm very happy that we caught that the last second. A very nice shot on a Beaky as well. Bear just punishing them, but Captain going to punish him through that open Mira. Making it a 2v4. Trying to bring some life back to them. Scraptor is trying to pop some shots down here. As Mira is going to end up just laying on the ground trying to get some shots into him. Scraptor not having too good of a time right now. He is really trapped. Captain's trying to wait for this challenge. He is in a very good spot, but Mira's playing the long game, just trying to play out her life.
Yeah, she's playing that time. She knows.
Nunez hears it, but Captain gonna be able to get that kill into Nunez. Nunez not really knowing where he is. So that is very hard for him. Scraptor's on minimal health right now, just trying to play that last little inch that he has. Captain's gonna try and put the bomb down now. He's just going to try and hold the angle. He's going to get really aggressive. Glamoji's going to end up taking him out, and that's just going to crumble for them. Last little hope that they had. all fell apart right when Scraptor died. You cannot take that challenge right there that he just took. What he needed to do right there was hold that angle and make them challenge for that plant. But to no avail, ends up taking out the planter as well as Scraptor, making it 3-1 for the side of 95 Bulls. It is opposite day. It's beginning to look like.
I want to bring something up because I looked over at chat and saw this. Sledge had breaching charges.
Rust and Peps, who brings breaching charges on. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk, guys. I'm going to bring that. Look. I'm sorry. We're going to bring the mic real close for this, guys. I do have that nice studio mic, but you guys are going to hear me pretty loud. If you bring breaching charges on Sledge, you might want to go to a doctor and get your mental health checked out. I'm just gonna break that. Your hammer has 25 hits, ladies and gentlemen. 25. That's 25 breaching charges that are quieter than a breaching charge. Isn't that crazy? All right. Back to your regularly scheduled program. All right. Anyways, 95 Bulls versus Fable Esports on Chalet. Currently 3-1 in favor of 95 Bulls. Quickly, give us a quick breakdown of what you have seen. As is your name.
So what I'm not seeing actually.
I said quickly.
So what I'm not seeing is a scoreboard update for Fable Esports. Anyway, hold on. No, on the GEL does.
What do you mean? It's 3-1 right now in favor of 95 Bulls.
10 seconds remaining. That's a 0,
homie. You would be absolutely correct, and I saw the 1. All right. Anyways, give a quick breakdown while I change this. Don't talk about it. At least I don't bring breaching charges on Sledge. Ha!
Just that sentence made me lose IQ points. Anyway, so we are going to see them making that kitchen hold. I like this. So what's really important for this site is they need to take control of Master Bedroom. And that's exactly what we're going to see them do. As Raiders is actually getting peaked very early, coming out. I think that was Castle. I'm not sure, but I want to say that was Castle. He's going to throw this, and he's going to miss. Maybe it was calculated.
That was a Tim Tebow throw right there. I've got jokes. What a guy. Anyways. Yeah. This right here is a very important op that Raiders is bringing, though. If they get control of upstairs, this could spell disaster for that kitchen trophy site. But they do have recognized out that Raiders is playing this fuse because of that shot. They do know that, you know.
The AK is a very distinct sound. It's like Blackbeard or Glass. It's like, you know.
Exactly. Right when you hear that, especially on this site, things can go very, very wrong for you. So.
You're going to see Mira. I think Mira was actually opening the floor there, if I'm not mistaken. I think she's creating the vertical play to watch that office. She was.
Yeah, she is trying to watch that door and see if Blackbeard is going to challenge from down here. Which, this isn't a usual spot, so Blackbeard is not going to be ready for this. Let's try and see what he's going to do here. He's having a gunfight right now with Bandit, but Bear is going to end up picking him up. He's going to try and sprint through here, though, and he's most likely going to die to that Mira downstairs. He actually is just going to back off. Very, very smart play by him. Recognize now that's not the place that he wants to be in the current situation. He has 0 health as well. Most likely he's going to get reset. He is motioning over here. Most likely he's going to jump down into trench and get reset. Or he's going to have... Oh, he's actually just going to get Twitch droned.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think what his plan was there is I think he may have saw the hole, and so he just decided instead of just running through to get to his team, he just, came all the way back around. So that was really smart out of him to completely avoid that angle created by the mirror, which was very smart because, like you said, it's uncommon. So I don't think he would have thought about it to check it, but I think once he saw the hole, he knew it was a potential spot because of how weak he was. He didn't want to take the chance. So that was really smart coming out of the side of 95 Bulls. We are going to see Raiders start to fuse this site, which, like you said, can spell disaster for this team.
No picks earlier on, but Traken's down here. Traken just drops it and ends up getting taken out by Catherine, trying to make that aggressive play. 34 seconds left on the clock. You can see why he was so ready to make that push. This smoke is going to do damage to that entire team out there, doing a lot to Blackbeard. Once again, he did have 50 health. He is down to a very, very minimal, around 18 now. They are trying to pop shots everywhere. 20 seconds left on the clock. The only ones left alive are Fuse and Blackbeard. 3 ops still remaining for the opposition, though. Fable looking to take this round and make it 3-2, as Dez is going to end up taking on Guy on a Bear, taking him out. Fuse is the last one left alive, as we are going to see the challenge most likely from Bugs. He's going to take him out from the hatch. Very nice play by them.
Yeah, that was a very great play out of Fable. It came down to crunch time, and they just didn't have... One, they didn't win their gunfights, and 2, they took too long, honestly. So, there's really not much to say. They made 95 Bulls. Okay, so what I want to say about that is I think 95 Bulls, I think they played that round really well. I just think they didn't execute fast enough.
No, they did not. And the other thing about that is that once they got that upstairs control, they really didn't open anything up for vertical play. All they did was open up that hatch in that little hole that you saw Fuse motion towards in the corner of master bedroom. So they really didn't do too much with the control they had up in master. And if they would have opened up that floor a little bit more, they definitely could have turned that round around for them. So
yeah, 100%. I agree.
But we are going to be seeing the boys of 95 Bulls on defense now, so we're going to see how they try and set up the kitchen trophy site. It does look like we are getting the main hubs of reinforcements here, as we are seeing the walls of the kitchen reinforced. And this is the main one right here. You definitely want to get this wall at the back of trophy. I've only seen a few teams play this very strangely, where they use mirrors and just try to play it as a soft wall and a hard wall. That doesn't really work out, because once Buck gets you out from under there, it could spell disaster for your team, because you just left a massive hole open for Ash. Just put a breaching charge through and just rush trophy.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the double reinforcement is always going to be better. Even if you still want to put that mirror on that wall, that's potentially okay, correct? But making a hard wall and a soft wall where that Ash can just get in there and get this sledge.
Tracking got droned out right there.
It's just not good.
No, it is not. 3-2 is our current scoreline, as Glaz is just trying to play that kitchen window, see if he can get any peeks. This is always a very nice little cheeky spot to play off the bat, especially as Glaz, being able to see those little bananas run across the screen and pop a couple shots into them, possibly getting that frag. You gotta love it. It's a joke when Glaz first got his buff. I know you didn't play competitive Siege at that time at all, or really grinded it that hard. I knew you were diamond on PS4, but you probably don't get the joke.
You said bananas.
Okay, real quick, and then we'll get back to the game. King George was nicknamed the Banana Hunter because he was a Glaz main for his team at the time.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, cool. Story over. Let's go. Hopping back on board with Scraptor. He's going to be trying to take down this downstairs hold, knowing somebody is playing that, as we are going to see Tracken holding this pixel angle to the... What's the bar? Okay, I'm going to be real honest with you for 4 seconds real quick. Tracken was leaning to get that pixel angle, and I leaned with him to see where he was peeking.
Oh my goodness. You can see Fable trying to work that vertical play right now. Bug's doing a very good job. He is going to see Ella right here. He actually isn't. Doesn't even stay around long enough to see her on that bar. She is kind of in between a rock and a hard place right now. She is going to end up just dropping down.
The big holes he made. You're going to see that is Legion playing the site down below. He does not. He knows Bugs is up. Ooh.
It's going to be a free kill possibly, but Bugs does not act fast enough. He does pop a couple shots into Legion's toes, but Smokes is going to end up going down. That is very bad for the defense. That's a lot of utility wasted by the side of 95 Bulls, but that does make it even on the board.
We're gonna see Nunez back up though. That's really smart on Nunez, because that whole dining room table area is all open. It's a really dangerous place to play, especially while Sledge is up there. It is coming down to that crunch time though. We only have 25 seconds left. 4v4, and they really haven't done anything other than utilize the roof to make holes. You're gonna see Dez pre-firing this wall, trying to pick off anybody in that back corner. Bugs is gonna get Ella though, and they are gonna get the call for that, as they're both playing dining room tables. Bugs did drop. Now Dez is going to drop. Legion is going to kill what is Legion, and that's just the whole team dead. I was about to say. Glamoji is going to take out Captain. We are going to see Nunez get Dez. Very well played out of 95 Bulls. And that was kind of, that was back-to-back rounds actually, where it was a very well executed round up until the time to execute came. They just took way too long, and it was one of those, like, they just funneled in and they just got picked. Yeah, that was just really, like, those rounds were kind of mirrored of each other, where both teams made really, like, they made good plays, and they got the exact setup they wanted. They just took too long to execute by. So okay, so here's the example I want. So on the side of 95 Bulls, they didn't utilize the vertical play at all, but they just took too long to execute, right? On the side of Fable, they utilized the vertical play a little bit too much, and they were too worried about watching it, and they ran out of time to execute.
Well, the only thing that makes vertical play work in this map is if you have that aggression onto site to be able to make people move. That's it. That's it. If you don't have anyone downstairs that's able to get the defense to rotate, that vertical play means nothing because they can just avoid your angles and it's over. That's it. So they can just sit back and trophy, do whatever they want. It's just not good. So they'll get it figured out one day. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. I trust. These are two very, very good teams. It's just there's a lot of things going back and forth between them right now as 95 Bulls is looking at match point right now. Trying to make Fable face down the barrel of a map 3.
Which will be on Clubhouse, so I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, Sam, but what do you think when it's on Clubhouse since it goes to the potential map?
That map is highly aggressive, so I'm going to take the boys of 95 Bulls if we do go that far.
One thing I do want to bring up actually is Tracken playing very aggressive. I was going to say something else, but he's already in here. As the defenders are still kind of setting up their defense. He's going to be pre-firing that corner where the bandit had just placed. If he had pre-fired that like 2 seconds before, I think he would have caught that bandit right in the head.
See what everyone else is still outside, and Tracken is all the way in blue hallway. He's trying to see if he can force someone to rotate around, possibly get an early frag. He's definitely looking for bandit. They actually already do have the garage door open. Yeah, Scrapper is all the way upstairs. They're kind of ignoring roamers right now. So we're going to see how this gets played out by the side of Fable. Tracken's going to end up getting taken out by Mira. Very good play by Beaky. Beaky is highly dangerous on this Mira. He has murdered so many people trying to get on the site. Fantastic anchor play coming out from him. Barry is going to end up getting Jaeger, though. He does end up spotting him out up in Library, but he is all the way outside. No one can really do anything about it. No one is around to really do anything. Raiders is actually down outside right now. He isn't going to end up getting picked up by Thermite. Minute 19 left on the clock. Let's see what they're going to try and do on the side of 95 Bulls. Nunez is going to see Mira inside, though.
And they do have that Mira open, so that's now 2 angles they have to be careful of. Raptor is still in this roam game, playing by the front door. We are going to see Gyro pre-fired. He is going to get that the Jaeger. Ooh, he caught the ladder. You see that? That was nice.
Oh, bomb going down now as Nunez is going to be going in for the plant. 47 seconds left, Met. It does not matter anymore as the bomb does end up going down. They're going to try and play this out from garage. The defense is in a very, very bad situation right now. Scraptor has to try and make a play somehow, some way. Mirrors is holding angles on the blue as Bandit is going to end up trying to challenge this, but everyone is playing out to the left and rights, just trying not to get an angle. They do have that angle to that bomb right now, but it's going to be very, very dangerous. As Captain is going to end up taking out one. Glomoji going to end up trading out one as well, though. Gunfight's going back and forth right now. Oh my goodness! Scraptor with a very, very nice play, but it's going to come down to the wire. As Nunez is going to be right here, and he's going to play it out perfectly, sitting right on top of the bomb, listening for those footsteps of a Scraptor. Going to end up picking up that 5th round and a 5-2 back against the 5-2. 2 5-2s in a row. Going to make the map count 1-1. We're going to a map 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, that was a very nice play coming out of Scraptor.
Hold on real quick. Bear literally just, that emote was the perfect end to this map. And I'll tell you why. That map was lit.
Glomoji with 11
I hate
kills,
my life.
Man.
Somebody help me. He popped off, man. Absolutely popped off.
Glomoji absolutely popped off. I agree with you. No, that was a great play coming out of Scraptor, though. He can get behind quickly to get that 2-piece. The only problem with that was once he did get that 2-piece, he was stuck outside with minimal time, and he had to play from that angle. So he was kind of the attacker in that scenario. And getting where that in the bomb corner is, not only does Nunez have the time advantage, but he also knows exactly where you are because you are revealed while stepping outside. So it was just an easy play for Nunez to hold that bomb, and then as soon as he saw where there wasn't enough time for him to defuse, even if he does die, he gets that peek and he does kill Scraptor there at the end. So that was really well played out of Nunez, like you said before, Sam. And I do want to point out, actually, Raiders didn't get a kill that last round, or that last map. Just want to point that out.
As we are going to be switching gears over to Clubhouse. And once again, we did talk about how aggressive you can get on offense. Deepak, I saw you in chat trying to fry me about everyone roaming downstairs. It's an offensive map, my good boy. That is why I'm the analyst for your team. I understand how these maps work. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. All right, anyways. Aggressive map coming here for the offense. It is definitely a one-sided map, we will say that. Definitely offensive-sided. But we'll see if anybody can make that stand. See if anybody can make that stand. You said what?
You have 95 bulls taken this.
Yes, I do.
Now, I have seen Dragon play this map, and I know he's hit some very nice shots at Church Arsenal bomb sites, so I'm excited to see Dragon play it for myself. When I'm casting, I mean. So let's see.
Everyone's coming into chat and saying Raiders is dropped. That's terribly mean, guys.
Yeah,
terribly mean. Gosh. All right, but we do have the readies up all on the side of 95 Bulls. We're just waiting for those readies up on the side of Fable. We are going to be getting into this third map on Clubhouse.
What do they think? What do they think happened? Did they drop him mid game? I don't know.
No, he's there.
No, I know, but
it's because he didn't get a kill on that.
No, I know, and he was the only one not in the lobby either. Everybody in chat's like, "Oh, they dropped him." No.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Guys,
but we do have the readies up coming out now from the side of Fables. We are going to be getting into the third map, ladies and gents. So stick with us. Things are going to get awesome as we are jumping into that third map once again.
If we see a map 3, round 11 or 10, ooh.
Round 11 would be the max. If that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
All right, but we are going to be jumping right into this map as Fable is going to start on the defense, taking the Church Arsenal room, which is obviously the best site on this entire map. So, Habana and Thermite coming out for the side of 95 Bulls. Thatcher and Twitch as well, just trying to make sure that they have all of their coverage on that utility coming out from the defense. We'll see what they try and do on this offensive push.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Yeah, I like the pulse play actually. So the pulse, what he's gonna be doing is he's gonna be roaming around this kitchen area, right? So he's gonna be watching the hatch.
And by kitchen area, you mean the back of Arsenal right here, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I was gonna say he's gonna be playing very close to that A bomb. That's what I was about to get at. To be watching that kitchen hatch right above it for the potential play where when the Habana is the usual op that goes in there. If Habana does come in there to get that hatch and they try to take that kitchen hold, he can nitro the floor and actually kill that Habana before something bad starts to happen. So we are gonna see that. Or something else we see a lot is we could have somebody be playing right here in this hallway that we're actually looking at currently, where the pulse is actually currently pulsing, and he could kill somebody in this hallway where Ella is playing right now with the same strat, just pulsing it out, watching for that stairs rotation. So pulse is going to be a big factor in this map. I'm going to let Sam actually finish my analysis on the pulse because Sam is the pulse man himself. So.
Oh my goodness.
Sam.
The pulse is great on this map because you get free information from almost every point of aggression to the downstairs. So that is why he is so good, especially he's good on Oregon as well for that same factor. That is why you see a lot of play with him on those two maps. But as you guys saw, Ella was trying to do a little bit of a roam game, but she did end up falling back downstairs. Scrapdoor trying to play that little cheeky spot inside a bar, but got droned out and did not trust anymore on that hold right there. Just rotating out, trying to play his life, which is always a good thing in these competitive settings. But Raiders, in typical fashion, is already on this staircase. Is Beaky? Hold on. Beaky! Hey, it's me. What do you know? This is what I do.
I called it, man. Like I said, playing close to that A-bomb, that's another free information. He knows that Ash is going to be sitting for that. But he knows there's a player sitting on that staircase.
This is where he's dangerous right here. This is what you'll typically see out of these pulses down here in Armory. You place that nitro cell over where you think that they're going to try and go for this hatch, and right when you see the motion for it, you just blow it and you get a free kill. And in this case, he ended up taking out Thatcher. Was definitely a big person to end up taking out.
As we are going to see Guyana Bear. Actually, wow. We are going to see Guyana Bear though opening up that the church room. For the dining table is, and as he's gonna get taken out by Scrapper, as soon as I say that, we're gonna
Nunez.
Okay, Nunez is gonna trade that out though. This is a 3v4 scenario for our Fable Esports. They are currently ahead on the kill count. So we are gonna see Raiders. He's playing very slowly. He's peeking. He's holding his angle. As Glamoji is gonna take out Dez. Glamoji's still playing this hatch. That is gonna be the Ella going down. Nunez is going to be peeking into this church. He is playing the bomb. He's playing very safe with deployments.
Oh my goodness, what a flick by Nunes.
He is going to take out Bugs on that Jaeger. He's going to be playing more aggressive. Nunez is going to be playing this thing with the smoke. He's playing. Smoke is down in the hallway. They do not know this, though. He does know this now. As he's going to get traded out by Beaky. Beaky does not see Glamoji, and Glamoji is going to take out Beaky. Very well played out of 95 Bulls. Very well played out of Fable, though, as well, to be able to get that early kill onto the Thatcher, but it just didn't work out for them in the end, though. Very well executed, and a very nice flick. If Nunez does not get that kill on that flick on that Jaeger, I think that round goes completely differently. So
absolutely,
that was a big play coming out of Nunez in order to not recognize it, but flick onto his head, Bugs' head, and just take him out. And they just kind of set him in a scenario because then Raiders was able to watch his back on, like you said, or like you saw, the smoke rotated from behind. Raiders shot him in the back. Nunez turned around, finished the kill, and then it was just an easy trade for Glamoji because now, whoever it was, not Pez, the Pulse was left all by himself. That was a very easy pinch onto that church room. Very well played out of 95 Bulls.
Very, very nice. As we are going to be seeing how 95 Bulls ends up setting up this downstairs right now. What are the keys to the site?
Keys to this. Step 1, not getting killed by a Pulse, which is not being ran for 95 Bulls, so that's step 1 accomplished. Step 1 is this site, I think, is one of the most important, in my opinion. This is my opinion, Sammy, you can correct me if I'm wrong. In my opinion, this site is very pinch heavy dominant. So you need this is a big site where you need to attack from multiple angles on top of winning your gunfight. So you need to make sure you have hatch control. If you do bring the thermite like they did, which is a usual setup, is they bring that thermite Habana, is to get dirt tunnel control. And once you have that, if you can kind of pinch them. So what I want to say is, if you can get control of those two things and then have somebody play back in the hallway. Or around that hatch and blue hallway, if you can pinch right there and force them all into one area, it's a lot easier for the offense to get it. And we are going to see Scrapper right here. Like I said, he is going to be trying to get control of this dirt tunnel, and this is one of the things. L is going to be
tracking, getting a little bit too aggressive there.
Yep. So now he does have that. So this is what I'm saying. They're getting multiple lines of entry, and he's already gotten a kill. So they've effectively done their job, in the sense of now they have multiple entry points, and they got a kill out of it. So this is looking very good for Fable.
Yes, it is. And one of the keys I do want to point out is this map is not only about getting that hatch control, it's about making people move inside the site. Because it's just like we talked about last time, if you don't have people move inside the site, then you really can't get those picks. So you have to have that aggression from multiple angles to get people to kind of rotate around and get those picks for your offensive push. But this is one of the easiest sites to do that on, easiest maps to do that on. So that is the reason that this map is offensive heavy.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything you said. So, is there anything you would like to say about my analysis specifically that you would correct or have a different opinion on?
Not really, because most of the stuff you said was true, so there's not much to obviously change, but we are going to be seeing a lot of aggression coming out as Beaky is going to pop those mirrors right there. We might see a challenge from Moto, though, as Valkyrie is down inside here. She's actually just going to end up shooting off those Habanas, as we are going to get a little bit of lag once again. Raiders, though, going to get away with his life after shooting off those Habanas.
That cheeky little cam, I like it.
Definitely a cheeky little spot for that. Glamoji is still going to be stuck up behind this mirror, though, as Bugs is going to end up taking out Valkyrie. Valkyrie tried to make that rotation, but very good play from Bugs on this buck. He is going to go for the little nade bounce there to see if he gets it. No dice, though, as he is going to go for a second one. Maybe the second time is the charm. No damage once again because Glamoji rotated away. Very smart play coming out from him. Heard that little pin pull. Made a very nice play right there, as he is going to get in a gunfight with Beaky as well. He's just putting in absolute work right now. Let's see if he can try and get this ace to finish off the round. 1v3 situation, though, and he is down on health. About 10 health remaining. 1 bullet. If he gets hit, he dies. Ging going full flash right now. Not looking too good for him, but no one's going to challenge him.
That flashed me, actually. I couldn't see either.
Scrapdoor, though. Very, very smart play by him. Using the prone position, trying to keep his head low. Very nice round by Fable.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's they executed exactly what I said. So they got different points of entry. They were able to get the pinch onto the church room, and coming early, they got the pick onto Tracken very early into the round, and got that dirt tunnel control. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I called it pretty well right there.
Yeah, most definitely. I definitely would have liked Tracken to play a little less aggressive. I think that he thought that Thatcher was going to, I mean, not Thatcher, Thermite was going to try and push up, and that was just not the case, and he just ended up eating the bullet for it. So, the one thing about this this map, guys, is that once again, it is very offensive sided, but if you do end up making a stance on defense, it really does set you up to win this map. So we'll see if anybody can make that come to fruition, as we are going to see a bar hold now by the side of Fable. As we are going to give you a scoreboard update real quick, as Glowmoji and Nunez are actually putting in absolute work for their team. 4 and 3 for them. Kills just on those two. No kills for any of the other members of 95 Bulls, but things are a little bit more spread out for the side of Fable. Dez still looking to find his first frag, but that will surely ensue as they are on that offensive push as we speak. And I actually lied, they're not on that offensive push, down that defensive hold, and possibly looking to get that frag.
So something I do want to say about the site they're currently playing on, I actually like this site. You know, the easier site to hold is at Church Arsenal, but this is actually my personal favorite site to hold. And I think it's just because I play Echo, and I have a really easy job on this site. It's just kind of stay alive and watch A, or I'm sorry, watch B. This site, it's really diverse. There's a lot of entry points because you have to be focused on strip, you have to be focused on garage.
Early kill on a Tracken from the hatch. Scrapper being very aggressive.
Tracker just not finding anything right now, as we're going to see Scrapper rotate back to the side. Very smart. Coming out from behind. Laboji is trying to take that garage control though. He does know, I was about to say, he does know too right here. He does have that Twitch drone in the spot.
Actually has the mirror open, so he's going to rotate into here. I do not know if he has the cam already. I'm sure that he would have checked that already, so he most likely already does. No one's going to be able to spot him out on that one. He is going to throw the second Twitch drone, see if anybody's playing the mirror. He's going to look to get aggressive. He's going to spot out there is no one. So he's going to look to see if anybody's playing down here, possibly get this push and be able to hold an angle that they're not ready for, or play the mirror back the other way. It's really, the world is his oyster right now on this side of the map. So we'll see how he tries to do it. These things are going down over on the strip club side. Raiders looking to see if he can catch someone on the rotation through kitchen. Pulse is making the rotation over here up in bedroom. That Nitro Cell just not fast enough to make it where he can't get spotted. So things are getting, once again, aggressive over here on the strip club side. Let's see how they try and push this.
I want to see Guyana Bear is holding that angle, as we do see Glomoji is going to be backing up. I think he was trying to go to the roof, but I think he changed his mind. He's going to push away towards that front side. Like you said, a lot of pressure is being applied on the strip club side. So we are going to see a lot of angles held. They are looking for the hatch, as he is going to eat that nade, it looked like. The impact, I mean. Guy on a bear, he's trying to hold a higher angle as he does. The mirror, his head just pops up. He's playing whack-a-mole with the mirror on the side with Beaky. As Raiders is getting more aggressive on. He's going to see that mirror. He is going to take out. Oh, that was Captain on the mirror.
Oh my goodness, Raiders.
Scraptor wasn't ready for that. I don't know what Scraptors was doing there. We are going to see Raiders get in there. He's going to take out that cam now. He is set up very well for this site.
No one has the bomb right now, though. Thermite's going to try and hop out and get it, but he's going to end up getting fragged. They do know that it's down over there. Raiders has to do something here. 17 seconds left. He's going to get challenged from 2 different areas. See if Twitch can try and help out. Glomoji picking up 2! Oh my goodness, these two are just having a heyday trying to frag out for their team.
That was the perfect bait and switch I've ever seen watching Rainbow.
That was very, very nice work by Glomoji, just challenging it exactly the right time. 7-1 currently on him. Put in work for the set of 95 Bulls. 2-1 in favor of 95 Bulls as well right now.
Yeah, like I said, that bait and switch. So Raiders definitely calmed to Glomoji that he was getting pressured by two. So both were on that side of the map, and as soon as he was able to relay that information, you saw the drop coming very quickly out of the side of Glomoji, and deciding not to go for the bomb and just going for the frags, knowing where they both were. That was very well played out of the side 95 Bulls. Really quick to think on his toes. I want to know
Defenders
what
protect the
Scrapper
bombs.
was doing
Defused by
because he was
attackers.
really slow. Like his reaction time wasn't there. Don't I don't want to call him out on it.
What are you talking about?
The Scrapper kill because he was kind of like he was just kind of standing there like he didn't react to it.
I don't think that he was ready for it at all. I mean, it, very rough coming out from him.
Yeah, because he got that. Well, because he got the first kill out that mirror, so you should be ready for it. Like you hear that, you see her die, but then like Raiders just turns around and is like, "Oh hey, Scrapper, dead." Like, I don't know. Maybe he was having like maybe his controller died.
Sorry guys, just had to handle something in chat real quick.
Attackers recover the diffuser. Attackers are moving out.
Here we go. Yeah, guys, once again, no toxicity. And guys, if you see someone being toxic in chat, at me. If Pez is not around, at me at Stokes_. And I will make sure to take it. So if anyone's being offensive, if something that's over the top, obviously like that gentleman was saying right there, let me know. I'll take care of it. I can see chat just out of the corner of my eye, and if I see a little red bar, I'll look over. So if you guys would like to do that for me and keep everything nice and clean, I don't mind if you guys have friendly banter, but you know what I mean. That stuff is not allowed at all right there. That's terrible. So, but we're going to be jumping back on board with Fable on offense, trying to make it a 2-2 round. Let's see if 95 Bulls can make this stance on the basement. No aggressive play on the side of Tracken this time. Just trying to play out his life this time around. See if he can possibly get that first frag of his.
Can you bring up a scoreboard update for me personally? Okay, so Tracken him down. You're gonna see Scraptor playing very aggressively. Are they gonna shoot out that mirror? I think she missed.
Very smart play coming out from them on Kitchen right now. There is no one except that Valk on this, possibly that Valk. Yes, that Valkyrie on this side of the defense with that Nitro Cell. So a little bit hard for him.
As Beaky is gonna take out Nunez though. Scraptor get that open. I believe he already opened up this back. Yes, he did. Okay. Yeah, because the Claymore was there. That's right. So he is looking for that kill. Tracker playing smart this time. Not peeking Scraptor. Scraptor gonna go ahead and drone out for his teammates. Does look like they're all gonna be playing close on those stairs or around it. Yes, that's gonna be King playing towards the kitchen. We are gonna see Buck and the Ash playing on the staircase. As Beaky is gonna take out Raiders right there.
Oh my goodness, but Glomoji's going to take out on one as well. Glomoji's been doing a great job of playing the side. He's going to get the drop shot as we switch just in time to see him pick up Beaky. 3v3 situation. Glomoji is trying to force this win on this defensive side. If they end up picking this up, this is going to stage them for this victory on this map. Possibly going up 3-1 if the play does come down to it. Ella's still out as well. Tracken piloting that. There is one inside of Mud Tunnel as Scraptor is trying to motion down. He does have a drone inside of here, so he's going to see Ella playing the boxes back here. Des is upstairs inside a kitchen on that Ying. Try to get some shots down into the armory, seeing if he can pick up anybody. He is going to see that Valcam end up taking that out. Scraptor is getting very aggressive, though. Going to see him just motion through blue on that Bandit, but Bandit is going to get away with his life. Captain is motioning up that blue hallway as well. Going to see if he can try and get some challenge, but Guy and a Bear not recognizing out. Oh my goodness, Tracken getting taken off as well. This is completely going to turn on his head. Glomoji going to have to try and clutch this with an ace. In minimal health once again, just not in a good situation. Gonna see if he can try and pick off the planter here. Gonna play this Mira. That smoke is there, so they're trying to find where this plant is gonna be going down. He's gonna be going down on the far side. Not looking very good for Glomoji. He is just gonna try and pop some shots through, hoping that they don't have the diffuser, but the diffuser is gonna end up getting planted. Glomoji's just not in a good spot right now. They do have full-on recognition on where he is. That Ying is going to come out right now. It's going to do nothing to Glomoji, though. He's going to rotate through. His captain is going to pre-fire the door and end up taking him out. Going to make it 2-2 right now on this map. And once again, guys, this map is just back and forth on offense until someone can get that stop. And if you get that stop, it sets you up to win this map. So we will see if someone, once again, can make that stop.
Absolutely. Yeah, Glomoji at the end there was in a very bad spot. I'm sorry, I looked over and just saw Prod's name. And he goes, sheesh. No, yeah, I don't know. I really want to know I really wish we had like listen-in sometimes with the teams because I want to hear some of the comments they make because I want to know what Guy on a Bear was doing there. Ella knowing that Thermite was in that mud tunnel. I don't know, man. It's just we're gonna see Fable though go back to this bar, stock room hold. Let's see if Glomoji can make another miracle happen. Really wasn't. Nice play happen, I should say. As we are hopping on board, no one is watching. See what's going on. We are gonna see. I want to see if they actually. I do want to see if they apply more pressure on that strip club side because I think there was only one person back there, and they immediately backed up after they got that initial pick on tracking, which is smart. But I want to see if they just off the bat, knowing how hard they pushed strip club last time, I want to see if they play it a little bit more aggressively this time. Coming out of the side of Fable.
Attacker's objective is to
We're gonna see the mirror. Did they bring a mirror last side, Stokes? Do we know? Do you remember?
You said why? Can you reinstate that?
Did they bring a mirror for the bar stockhold on the last?
No, they did not.
Okay, so that's a new operator. Excited to see Glomoji is gonna be droning out here. Oh wait, yes they did. They did bring the mirror because Glomoji shut on the thing on purpose.
Oh, you said bar stock, bud. They didn't have one on bar stock. Oh wait, no, yes, you were correct. You were correct. See, I remember Mira playing whack-a-mole.
Yeah. I was about to say because the garage, the mirror didn't see him rotated. Okay, no, we're good. So we are gonna see Valkyrie get taken out though very early. So that's a huge kill out of the side of 95 Bulls. We are gonna see Guy on a Bear opening up the strip club wall. Ash, looks like Ash is in the hallway actually droning out for his teammates. We are gonna see Guy on a Bear now getting that strip club control. He is going to take out that Valk cam he spotted out of the corner of his eye. Nunez did take some damage from somewhere. You're going to see Ash. They're all flashing. Probably going to Ash that barbed wire, get that out of the way, and then run across here, get the cross onto the table. Now, is there anybody playing upstairs? There is. Is that Ella? It should be Ella. I want to see Draken going to be playing that IQ. Nunez is going to be droning out for Glomoji. As captain is going to take out Guy on a Bear. As I say that, Nunez still droning out upstairs. I do not think he knows he's in the bathroom. As Raiders is playing a little bit aggressive on this side. That strip club. Glomoji is going to be on the hatch again. He does not know something on this. Now he does. They are literally playing on opposite sides of the walls of each other right now. This Castle is going to lay down. I don't think he caught eyes on him right there either. This is very close.
Oh my goodness, Dez putting in some work right now. He's trying to get revenge for all of those kills from the last couple rounds. He is going to know he's going to try and challenge this window. He is going to see it. Challenge the other window back. Glomoji, though, playing a little bit of Dance with the Devil right now, as there is only a 2v4 left. But Castle is going to rotate back. Dez playing this out, trying to waste the time of the offense. Very, very smart play from him. But Glomoji might be able to read this out if he knows where he might rotate, possibly shooting him through that bathroom wall. But we will see how this round goes. Does look like Dez is creeping out a little bit. He's going to try and just hold the angle, but nothing's going to happen. Glow actually didn't see the legs of Mira right there, as Beaky is going to end up picking up the last one. And Glomoji picks up one. He sees the other one right there challenging. Just trying to dance around this pool table, as he is going to hop up on the table. Bugs with a very heads-up play right there, making work of Glomoji. As that is the first defensive hold by the side of Fable, making it 3-2. Oh my goodness. What's going to happen, everyone?
Fable's looking good, man. Okay. Ooh, Siri. I don't know why. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I don't know why. My phone's sitting on my desk, like off to the side, and I don't know what I said. That. Okay, but whatever. Out of that round, man, Des played that perfectly. That was really nerve-wracking for me to see because obviously I can see where Des is playing. But Glomoji can't, and they were stacked on top of each other on literal opposites of the wall, laying in the exact same way. I just thought that was really funny. As Glomoji was pre-firing where he was, but just pre-firing too high, so you're gonna see them. Just held. Nobody's held downstairs yet, actually.
No, this site takes a little bit of zest. I'm just gonna say that word. It takes a little bit of zest in order to win this. It's very, very hard because of the amount of vertical play that happens up here, to where you just get picked off if you rotate down through here. So, I mean, the only way that you really win is if the offense legitimately messes up. That's it. Or if you just outskill them wholeheartedly, like say you're playing silvers and golds and ranked, then obviously you're gonna win this because people are gonna play it wrong. But at this level, you're 9 times out of 10 gonna lose this down here. It's very, very hard to pick up the victory.
Okay, so with that being said, Sam, why do you think they keep going and resorting this?
I'm sorry, you said what?
Why do you think they keep resorting instead of changing it up?
Because bar gaming is a death sentence, basically. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's the harder of the two sides to hold. Just Fable had a very, very good round. So.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Very, very good round by them. But we are going to be seeing what they are going to try and do on this offense right here.
They do know there's a mute, though. Let's see. Oh, what is he doing? I was realizing he was droning behind that.
Looks like they are prepared to try and get this open here, but they do need that Thatcher, as they do have him muted. But Mute's going to run up and try and put another one down. I don't believe this kind of thing works, as Mute's going to end up getting caught out. He's going to try and go for the gunfight with Thermite, but it is going to end up getting taken out. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Mute doesn't work like Bandit, but I might be wrong. But I was right. So.
Bandit tricking is a thing. Mute tricking. Except, there is a such thing as mute tricking. As Nunez is going to take out Scrapped right there. Mute tricking is sitting on a mute device when they haven't done anything.
Oh my goodness, that tank of Mira showing right there. She actually still has over 25% of her health after that. Like, very, very crazy the amount of shots that she just took from Buck's gun and still living.
Yeah, Buck's probably calling out that she is very weak, which she is weak. She's under 50%, but she's not very weak. She can still take another bullet. That's not to her head, as Bugs is actually going to be very weak himself. He's going to be droning out for a CB. He's going to see the... Oh, that's a Thatcher. Come on now. Beaky going to kill Glamoji, and then his drone's going to... Don't think... Okay, he thought he lost his drone, but he did not. He is going to see that Mira as Mira shotguns the drone out of existence. We're going to see 2 on that hatch. That is going to be Dez and Captain playing the hatch, because we're going to see Bugs right here, and Habana looks like she's playing that dirt tunnel, so they're going for the pinch and the smokes, and that nade is going to be tossed in. Bugs, I don't think he heard the Mira rotate out, because that is going to be the Mira and guy on a bear taking him out. Ying is going to down Nunez. I think he doesn't know, actually. I think he does know he took that out. Guy on a bear on that Ella, as he is going to drop Ying. That is the down with 5 seconds left. He's forced to drop Echo. Is going to take him out, and that is going to be a defensive hold.
Back-to-back defensive wins
of 95 Bulls.
That resets it. That resets it. Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a round 11.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, this clubhouse game is insane right now. 3-3 after 2 defensive holds on a map where you are not supposed to win a defensive round. Very nice play by everybody going around right now.
Absolutely. I just went Brendan on what I was gonna say. I just lost my words. Okay, no. What I want to say was, so for a lot of teams, Sam, and I think you can back me up on this. A lot of teams will send a late push through the blue hallway, to kind of get that like extra little pinch surprise on some teams. Why do you think these two teams are not setting up that pinch in the blue hallway? They're just completely kind of disregarding the blue hallway completely as a whole.
Because most of the time this can get you killed. This right here, you will die. Like, especially with how these teams have kind of been playing it. They've been playing someone inside of blue, watching the moto tunnel, which if you drop down that ladder, it's a death sentence if someone is watching this. That's just how it goes, because if you try and climb back up that ladder, you're dead because you cannot defend yourself. So it's kind of a, if they're not watching it sort of a deal, you can push it, or the best bet is to go for this hatch right here and try and make the play that way. But again, it is kind of a, you know, if in or but sort of a deal. So
it's a risk. So if it's a risk, it's kind of like risking it for the biscuit, right? If it works, it pays off. But if it doesn't, it can smell fast. Basically what you're saying.
exactly.
Okay. Just to make sure we're on the same page.
Kind of a high risk, high reward sort of thing. High risk, guys, and if they don't notice, if they do notice it, you're dead. But if they don't, you can basically murder everyone.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I like it. I like it a lot. I just wanted to get your SBR. I think Limoji actually doing exactly what we just said.
He's gonna be putting
like
the claymore on the back of this, and basically what this does is it makes it where they can't shoot it from down below, and they can't make a rotation. So it's basically locking them downstairs, is what Glimoji just did.
Yeah.
Unless obviously someone impacts it, but that's a pretty lucky impact shot. If you can get the angle on that, most likely you can just impact the ladder and he gets it.
That's what I was gonna say. I think you can just maybe try to angle it at the ladder to destroy that. We're gonna see bugs playing that hallway, like you said. But no, I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page of why that isn't played very much. As we are gonna see Guy on a Bear actually take out that hatch, like you said, in between the two sites. We are gonna see Nunez and Ash on our Raiders coming out of Ash coming out of Raiders, playing the staircase again. He is going to be opening up that hole next to the mirror that Bandit is currently playing. See what he can bring to the table. As Glimoji is actually going to be watching this hatch in the memorial room. I don't know. They obviously know the hatch is open, I would hope. But I don't know if they know if somebody's currently watching it. As Kraken's going to back up and he is going to rotate down with Raiders. And it looks like they're going to be droning out 4 Raiders and Kraken's gonna throw that nade at Bandit. I think it's gonna miss. I think it's gonna roll too far.
It got ADS'd.
Oh, did it? Okay. I thought it just rolled too far behind the bars. We are gonna see one drop. Guy on a Bear is gonna be taking out that barbed wire to make it easier for them to run around. Kraken is gonna be watching. No, they are just gonna set the claymore, take out that camera. See, Guy on a Bear is trying to force that.
Oh,
Raiders!
Raiders.
That's huge.
Ooh, very close shot.
Yeah, as Glimoji's gonna take out Bugs though.
He's
in
in
blue.
blue.
That blue hallway pinch we were talking about. Yes, sir. He's taking out blue tunnel. He knows somebody's in blue tunnel and he is very weak. He is stuck in that position as Scraptor's gonna take out Nunez. But that's Glimoji taking out blue tunnel. Glimoji knows Ella's playing back behind the side. That's gonna be the trade real quick. That is map point.
Jesus.
That is map point coming out of 95 Bulls. They flipped it on their head. They won the defensive hold back to back. Fable was looking for prime time position to take this map, and 95 Bulls spun it back in their favor. Moji going absolutely off this map. And like we said, Sam, you said it perfectly. That blue tunnel is high risk, high reward. And I said, if you make that late pinch in the round, it's very, very well played. So it's like,
absolutely.
As soon as Glimoji dropped in that hatch, he gets that easy kill, right? Because they weren't ready for it from the Bandit on Fable.
Well, they had their entire, what happened there is they had their entire aggression focused on, well, their entire defensive hold focused on Church. So once they started that Church push, they were like, oh my God, they're going to try and push Church, get this plant down, and that's where the blunt of the attack's going to go. Well, Glimoji was just hanging out up on that hatch, and right when things started to go down in Church, he drops, picks up the easy kills, and picking up 3 that round. So very, very nice plays by him. He's going absolutely nuclear right now. 13-4 right now. That's insane. Little over a 3.0 KD on the map.
Would you be willing to say man is running a clinic?
Look, I'm trying not to overuse things, okay? I was trying to save clinic for when we got back to playoff time, all right? Back to playoff time. But yes, Glimoji is running a clinic on how to just put the old switcheroo. That's what he's running it on right now.
I like it. I like it a lot. I liked how
Tracking.
Ooh, tracking very aggressive right here, actually. I'll get back to my thing in a minute. Watch tracking.
I'm very interested to see if this works out. He is just going to abandon us. That drone is going to find him. Tracking is the only one. I think there is one more. Yep, Bear is in here as well instead of Strip with him. Tracking is just trying to do a little bit more for his team. He is 1-6 right now. Let's see if he can possibly get a couple more frags here as him and Bear are stuck up in the strip club once again.
And this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying outside of the side of Fable. It didn't matter last round, but I wanted to see if they were going to play the strip club a little bit more aggressively, like Tracking and Guy on a Bear are playing currently, because they are bandit tricking.
Oh my goodness, Bear ends up getting taken out by Bugs on a absolutely pixel peek. Don't want to challenge into those little ACOG angles there. But Bugs is going to go for a little bit of a nade over the top. Isn't going to end up taking him out, though, as actually Bugs is rocking that holographic. So just a very, very nice shot coming out of him.
As Dragon is going to back up, he is going to get lit up a little bit, down to about 52 health, roughly. That was coming out the side of Beaky. Beaky's going to get lit up as well. Beaky's getting a little aggressive. That was a very dangerous peek, but it doesn't pay with his life. So, let's see Bugs. He is watching that angle. He's going to sledge his barbed wire, very intelligent. That is a one-shot hit with the sledgehammer, as Dez is going to be trying to nade that corner on the pool table. He's going to turn around, knows the bandit's behind him, and he's just going to miss him just barely. That is going to be Bandit getting away with his life as Scrapper is opening up that pool table wall. You see Dez is going to try to throw another nade. He's trying to Kobe it towards that stockroom side.
Just a little over a minute left now on the clock as the defense is just a little squirmy. Dragon is going to be going downstairs to make that rotation, see if he can catch anybody out. But this strip take is definitely a hard one. But Bugs with a very nice shot. A little crouch bounce there. Add a little bit of flair to it.
Beaky going to take out Raiders, though, as Nunez took out Dez. There's going to be a trade. Tracken getting lit up even more. Diffuser is down. See, as Nunez is going to get taken out from Captain. Captain absolutely playing monstrous, and Beaky is going to take out Kraken. We are going to round 11, Sam.
It was the prediction. It was the prediction. But it's exactly what I said. If you get that offensive round, you'll win the map. But if you let up if you get that defensive round, you win the map. But if you let up a defensive round the next time around, it just completely resets it. And that's why we got this overtime, guys. You can really see those offensive rounds just pushing this thing to the max of this map. So we'll see how this overtime goes. Everything's really, really tight right now. We will flash that scoreboard for you. As it looks like we do have a couple rough around the edges on the 95 Bulls side, but Glamoji putting in work to make sure that they are pushing this overtime. And just everything across the board looks pretty even. So the thing about it, guys, is sometimes you do have a bad game. That happens. You can't always be a god, okay? That can't happen. So sometimes other players need to step up in order to fill those shoes, and that's what's happening right now on the side of 95 Bulls. So good team play all around from everyone, and just because someone is not getting those frags does not mean they are not doing their job. So we will see. Take it away.
I was gonna say we will see 95 Bulls back on the defense, back on this Church Arsenal. This is where they took the map to go, or they took the round to go ahead in the map. Is what I was trying to say there. So I want to see they do change it up a little bit. They do bring the Echo this time. Whew, I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous, and I'm not even a player. I'm just, you know what I mean? You get that feeling?
All the time, especially on these. I just love watching good games. Everyone knows, especially when we're going map 3 overtime with two of the best teams in all of GEL. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, as we are just hitting that 2-minute and 30-second mark. Fable on offense, 95 Bulls on defense. We're gonna win it. Only one way to find out, Mason, and what is that way?
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Absolutely. I love where that went. I love where that went. Anyways, we do see a lot of drone work coming out by Fable right now. Just trying to make sure that there is no rotation from any of the roamers. It does not look like there are going to be playing any roamers on this hold right now, which is a good idea. Just like we stated earlier, the defense really has to play downstairs. Tracken is playing aggressive once again inside this mud tunnel, though. Really hoping that he does not end up getting taken out once again. He did think that he thought that hatch getting blown up was the wall, but it was not. So
you're gonna see Beaky playing that memorial room, checking the corners, pre-firing everything, not risking anything here. Both teams do not want to make a mistake. That is why we're seeing a little bit of a slower round coming out of both sides. As Guy on a Bear just barely misses it, gets out with his life. See what he does. I do believe he knows Habana is up on top of that hatch. Is going to be for sure called out. He is behind in this blue hallway as Beaky is going to throw that drone down. The drone is going to get taken out. They do know Guy on a Bear is here. I want to see if they get aggressive on it. He does have that Ella mine though, and Ash going to be throwing some flashes. Actually, I think she was just burning out that ADS. Very smart out of Scrapper to be able to break that barbed wire. We are going to see Bugs playing the stairs with Captain, though. He's going to drone out for a second. He's going to slow it down a little bit further. They still know guy on a bear is still playing that blue hallway behind the generator thing. As Dez is going to be
the air conditioning unit.
Is that what that is?
Yes,
I thought it was
it
a
is.
generator.
No, that down in blue is the air conditioner.
Whatever. Who cares?
The people that made the map. Anyways, 39 seconds left on the clock. Everyone is still alive. Things are about to get very hellish. Scrapper's trying to make that blue push. There is no camera or anything down here to notify them. The only thing is the sound cue on this barbed wire. As you see Scrapper motioning forward extremely slowly. Nunez makes a stop though. That Grismont is going to identify out that Scrapdoor has been there. Nunez putting in work right now on that mirror, but he's going to end up getting taken out. Raiders though also taking out one. Trying to stop this offensive push. Scrapdoor also trying to put in some work right now. That mirror is not popped, so he is going to end up seeing them. Beaky takes out one. Beaky looking for two. Beaky's going to end up getting taken out, though. Is Glamoji going huge?
Glamoji going big. Sam, you caught me before it. Glamoji absolutely shutting it down for the side of 95 Bulls, dropping 15 kills on Clubhouse. Let's go. That's a 3.0 clean KD.
Oh my God. What is happening?
That is two. No, that wasn't back-to-back because they lost. But that is 2 holds on the same site back-to-back to win the map. Beautiful Church Arsenal play outside of 95. Oh, wait, that's not the map. What am I saying? So dumb.
It is Church Arsenal, bud. It's Clubhouse. Church Arsenal.
I know.
All right. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. What was that? That's what we were talking about. What was that, ladies and gentlemen? Insane coming out from 95 Bulls. Glamoji is putting the team in his backpack right now. All of them, every single one of them. Nunez putting in some work though as well. But Raiders got these guys. Glamoji. That's what we're talking about right now. This man is putting in work. Up 5-4 right now is 95 Bulls, looking to take the victory on this offensive side of the map. I mean, that defensive round right there, that might be the story that ends the whole book to the series. So we'll see what they try and do on this offensive push. As we do see Beaky setting up for a little cheeky take right here on the offense. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to push this map to its full extent. We do have people spawning around the map. He is just looking right now. We're going to see if Twitch ends up getting taken out. As Beaky is just going to fall back. They're all really just holding on right now, just looking to see if anybody is going to end up trying to get that push.
Absolutely. We're going to see Beaky pre-firing where that pulse made that kill hole just to be sure. We are going to see Raiders bringing back on the Ash. Ooh, man, I'm so hyped from that last round.
Oh,
Mochi
dude.
going absolutely huge for his team, shutting down both of those players.
It's not a bad thing, actually, just want to glue to him and not move, right?
Nah, that man has been playing absolutely insane the past 2 maps. I want to see what he brings. Tracking.
See, real quick. This is what I love to see, guys. This is when you know you've pushed both teams to the edge. When everyone is just pre-firing everything, they don't care about being loud. They just want the gunfight. That adrenaline is just pumping through everyone's veins right now. The amount of aggression that is about to come out is just going to be amazing. I am so excited to see how this round ends. As Beaky making a play on the Tracken just not having the best luck. This map ends up getting taken out by Beaky with a very cheeky play on that pulse.
Oh man, I'm just like, I'm speechless right now. This game has just been fantastic. Like you said, the adrenaline's gonna be pumping for both of these teams. Nunez gonna be droning out, trying to see what's happening downstairs. I think he's gonna make a move for this hash. Yes, looks like he's just watching. What? Okay, spectator glitch. There we go. There's a mute. We are gonna see Raiders now. Glamoji gonna be hopping back on that Twitch channel. It's still muted. Hopping on board with. We're just moving all over the place. I'm just not even gonna tell you anything.
We're seeing what the aggression is right now. Quickly, that's what we're trying to find. As we do is just see a lot of droning coming out. They are all watching these hashes. We don't have any aggression really on that hallway. Ash is currently on her drone. You can see her over there in the stairwell, though. They are just trying to find out where they can get aggressive. As Glamoji is looking to drop that blue hatch. That was their demise last time. Raiders is just going to get very aggressive. We might be seeing some crazy frags come out right now. He's holding down right now. He's going to end up getting caught out by Dez, as he is going to end up taking him out. 38 seconds left on the clock. They're trying to make this stance just like 95 Bulls did before. Guyana Bear is playing inside a mud tunnel, just trying to hold that ACOG angle. See if we can get caught out. 28 seconds left on the clock. They have to do something. Glow is just going to drop Moto. He's going to end up getting hit, though, by that Grismot. As the bomb is going down. Nunez, but he's going to get caught out. The bomb does not go down. 17 seconds left on the clock. Glomoji takes out one. 2v4 right now. He's going to end up finding another one, though. 2v2. Ends up picking up the bomb. Going to go for the plant right here. 2v1. Oh, my goodness. What is happening right now? The only one left alive is Bear. Takes out Captain. Oh, my goodness. Falling apart in the last 10 seconds. What great play by 95 Bulls to win the game. Oh, my goodness. Glomoji with 17 kills. Who does that? Who does that? 17-5, ladies and gentlemen. 6-4 is the final count for the map in overtime. 95 Bulls to keep a stellar record on the season. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Absolutely insane. Insane last round right there. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'm just like, my hands are on my head and I'm just staring. I'm watching the rebroadcast real quick.
Oh my gosh.
That went from a 2v5 to a 2v2 in a matter of 3 seconds. Glomoji was able to get that bomb down, and Guyana Bear, I think Dez completely forgot about that back wall being open because the rotation was so incredibly late that he just got traded off or killed off immediately. And then Guyana Bear was able to get in position to watch the hallway for Glomoji after Glomoji put in so much work. Whew. 17-5
Bulls.
Oh
wow.
my gosh. Pez, welcome. Welcome.
Does this have to be? I don't know. I haven't been able to see all the Friday games.
Okay, I will tell you right now. I was thinking this, Pez. I was thinking this before the cast. Okay, this is what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? We haven't had a 1v5 clutch in all of GEL cast so far. Okay,
we haven't. Have we?
We have not had a 1v5, but yeah, we have been very close. But I will say, with my personal what I've seen, this is the closest it gets. 2v5, 18 seconds left on the clock, and you turn that around. That is absolutely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not fake. That was pure emotion with me casting that right there. That was insane. That was one of the most insane moments I have casted the entire season. 95 Bulls, repping the name of Chicago. Let me tell you, they earned that name right there. They earned that name. That was a Michael Jordan play right there. Absolutely insane.
Right?
Insane.
Just nuts, dude. I mean, wow.
I mean, Glomoji dropping... I'm pretty sure he had around 50 frags on the night.
We typed like speechless in the chat, and you just have to take it in and appreciate it. Because, wow. Wow. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, like I said, I haven't been able to watch the Friday matches. But from all the Wednesday matches that we've been a part of this season, I don't know. Does this have to, like, this has to be like the top, like, if not the best game of the season so far.
This is the best game of the season so far. Okay, no. I will say, the only reason I will say it's not the top is because the previous two maps were not close at all. This is the best overtime map we've witnessed.
Yeah, well, yeah, best overtime map, but it's still that, you know, you got 95 Bulls who was home team, so they got to pick the first map, and they didn't win it. Nor did Fable win the map that they chose. You know, so it's still like, what the hell is going to go on? You know?
Yeah, everyone got 5-2'd on each other's maps.
Right? It's so crazy. I mean, it's definitely got to be like one of the top three matches. I don't know if it's the number one match I've seen this season, because we've had some damn good ones. I mean, ever since the tournament, right? I mean, the preseason tournament, we've had some damn good matches.
We absolutely have. And
Craziness.
that was, I'm not going to lie to you, that was my favorite round